You know, we're live. We're live.
Are we live?
Oh, okay. All right. Good. We live.
Hey, so check game.
Hey,
Check game. Check game. Hey, you feel me? When I hit the blade, chicks, they break like a dinner plate. And y'all could see how I'm coming like I'm busting in your face. Pause. Yo, play partner. Lush Uno, I put the Mac in MacArthur Park back with another installment.
Can I do one?
Ballin'. Please.
I never go slow, boy. I'm here to get dough. That's why they call me Dough Boy. And why they know? I'm in here with Spody Face and Lush One on the Friday show. Let's go.
Ooh, come
Let's go.
on.
You gonna do one?
Come on. I like it. Hey, that freestyle we did yesterday.
Oh, we
that's
did.
on your phone.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
No, I got
was
it. It's on my boy David's.
Before you apparently became like so intoxicated.
I took
you
my
had an
first-
out of body
I
experience.
took my first no jumper L yesterday. A little bit much, you know what I'm saying? So
What did I miss, guys?
it was just a lot of over talking, a lot of repetitive conversations, a lot of just like kind of going at each other. And I like having fun with people, but at the same time, I got to recognize I don't know everybody as well. So I'm just trying to pod and have good fun. But wasn't my best pod. I just I'm just like if it was a basketball game, I probably went 9 for 30.
9 for 30, but that's still 18.
I just want to come
points.
back and have a good game this game, like you know what I'm saying, and bring it. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to even seeing it.
Okay, that's always when it's good. Now, like honestly, I could say to you then, welcome to No Jumper, because most people, you being one of the rare exceptions, Spody, because I've never really seen you have like a super, like you're like a clearly defined member of the team, but you never had like a super embarrassing moment like on the pod that I can point to. Or do you feel like you have?
I don't know that I've seen one with him.
Nah, but I feel like I don't be. Even if you feel like you had a bad day at the office, it's still a good day at the office because it's gonna be content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in this podcasting world, let somebody just whip out some paperwork on you and just start reading it online and stuff like that. You know, I don't really think you would really have a bad day at the office.
Well,
Right.
I mean, like I've thrown up on the ground and slept next to it on the pod. Left the pod multiple times being too faded to yak it in the restroom.
So give me some advice on this, Les.
Flacco called me out for a fight and embarrassed me. I've had some bad moments on the pod. I got fired. I got fired on
You
the
lied
pod.
to me, Lush.
I had a terrible freestyle where my friends laughed in my face. So yeah, I've had,
So I need
But
some
it's
advice
content,
then.
but you know what? No, go ahead, brother.
I want some advice. What's a good way to rebound from a bad game? Just put it in your memory and just let it go.
It
Don't
just
even
got.
think about
Hey,
it.
you got to be able
Bounce
to.
back.
I say for me,
Mhm.
because I really don't like to give advice because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like things are so individualized and everybody has a different set of life experience.
Mhm.
What I can do is tell you what worked for me, what didn't work for me, and then you can apply it how you choose to.
Easy
type.
call.
But for me, I think that it's important to be able to laugh at myself, and
Right.
you feel me? Like no matter how much I think that I'm the illest, I know that I'm also there's a lot to laugh at, and I'm self-aware enough to acknowledge that and not take myself too seriously. But at the
Right.
same time, you can't be letting people play with me either. So it's about kind of like
Right.
finding that
Finding that
balance,
good. Yeah.
But yeah, bro, having like a bad pot is not that serious unless like you wake up without a job, which I've done before.
Yeah, and that was cool. Like, they was giving me a hard time in the, in the chat, and what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get clipped up pretty bad. But I'm just getting back into it because also I have been off of podcasts for a long time. So it's just starting to find that rhythm again and working well with others and passing the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a ball hog. So I figured it out. I think it'll be fine.
I mean, most of the people in the chat, you feel
Can
me?
you make
the-
sure
the-
my mic straight? They saying cut my mic up.
Most of the people in the chat are blatant homosexuals, if we're being honest. Like, I mean,
That's
like,
a fact.
yeah.
Adam kept playing with me about the gay stuff. He was like, "Have you ever had a gay moment?" And I'm like, "No."
Like,
He was like, "You answered too slow." What do you?
how'd you get the job on Wildin' Out?
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro.
Uh.
It was like an awkward pause, like an awkward silence, bro. That's why people said you probably didn't feel that way because you was in real time, but
Right. Because when he said
That's
it, I
probably
just
being drunk too,
no.
though, right?
You're being like
Nah,
having
but-
a little bit too much can also play a part.
no,
in it,
but
I never
Adam
like
out
to
of
blame
pocket.
that.
Adam was out of pocket though. I ain't
He
gonna
was
lie to
playing
you. Though.
with me, man.
Adam was out of pocket, but he said he sensed something, bro. I don't like.
Bro.
He said he sensed something, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't know what any of that is about. And that's I think why I paused because I was just like, what are we talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how did it get
With-
here?
Where do you think that came from? Though?
I have no idea. I've never gotten that in my life. Like I've never had anybody even ask me that. So
Ask if you've done something gay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's like
literally never been
pretty-
asked that.
That's pretty par for the course for No Jumper. And
I get it.
And to be honest, like though, like we've had this conversation before regarding like you coming from a really professional background
Right.
in the media game, you being on Wild 'N Out and you being on Def Digital and all that. So you've worked for big corporations where although you are like you do have a degree of creative control and you do write your own script to an extent.
Right.
There's still like a lot more strict parameters that you have to color within.
Absolutely.
At a place like No Jumper, you're kind of encouraged to go outside of that and be more
Right.
unhinged, which I could see being an adjustment.
And that was my biggest thing. It was just like, okay, just don't get too sauced up on the couch. Like, I might have a little sip or something, but like, you know, like one, it got to a point where like I was like dizzy up there. I was just like, and
No,
then
yeah,
like
that-
Munchie,
yes.
then Munchie had like tapped out. I don't know what had happened with him. I guess he might have ate some bad food or something. But we went for like 4 hours.
I mean, so that's
That's got to be, you know, remarkable in itself. But it is what it is. Learning experience. You said that. Shout out to the fans. And shout out to the cast of homies, man. I'm glad I can still be here to pod another day.
well, I mean, like Spody Face's first appearance on No Jumper, I believe, was him like coming to press somebody. You feel me? So like that was the first the No Jumper audience got of Spody. Now, me myself, when I came back to No Jumper after being unceremoniously fired,
Right.
and I had my first appearance back, which did pretty well. Then my second appearance, Adam called me back, and I pretty much had the same thing happen to me I got dumbass faded on the pod, pissy drunk off the Henny and stuff like Biggie Small said,
Right.
and I wound up like yakking it, and like I was like really worried. I was like, damn, Adam probably not gonna want to
Deal with this.
rock with me too much more. But then he said like, hey, like the other guys were more drunker and even worse than you, so you okay?
I will have a moment of transparency and say this. This is me opening up and being vulnerable for a second. I'm not
Don't
gonna
do it.
lie, like
Don't do it.
No, I'm being for real. No,
You don't take advice, bro.
I'm listening. I'm just having a cool moment about just the whole experience. So what I'm saying is, I think that because I performed with a lot of people, I've done like, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of different productions. I think I was a little intimidated, and I just wanted to do good so bad that I overdid. Like, you know, you can just overdo it a little bit. I was just looking for the moment, and I understand, like, you don't look for the moments just happen. So I just know I was just a little, it was all with good intentions. It just was executed the wrong way, and then just getting a little bit too faded. Then now you're just, you know, kind of going off and over talking people. So it just put me back in my pocket. It was definitely a learning experience, and you know, I'm not against making mistakes. I just don't like to repeat them.
Do you guys feel like, I don't know, Spody, what your opinion is on this? Your first time potting with Adam, were you at all nervous? Did it make you feel like a little bit?
No, because my first time potting with Adam, Ant was there. We was talking about some real stuff. So, you know what I mean? Anytime it's like topics and stuff like that that I'm passionate about, I never get nervous because this is what I do. Like I talk in my community every day. Like a lot of people don't know. They think, oh, he's just a podcast. He's a game turned podcast. I'm really like a community activist, bro. Like I really do seminars. Like I really speak at high schools. I really speak at junior high schools. I really go into juvenile halls and speak to these kids. I go into youth camps. So as far as like the jitters and all that, I would say no. But do I get nervous sometimes when I pod? I mean, here and there, you know what I'm saying? I'm more comfortable now, but nah, I really don't, because naturally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do this, you know what I mean? Like, I had to learn how to pod. I would say that I had to learn how to pod, and that's just my best advice is just be yourself, bro. Like, you up here for a reason.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Just be a reason, but just like, I wanted to go back to touch on what you were saying. You was like, how you felt like a couple embarrassing moments and things like that. I would say that shaped you on who you are right now, because even though you feel like you had a couple hiccups in embarrassing moments, are you like arguably like the most beloved No Jumper
I
host
think
of all
so.
time?
Yeah, I'm one of them.
You know what I'm saying?
feel me?
So you know, you can't even, you did that, and now look where you are. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just be yourself, bro. Like, I get creamed in the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, in the comments. They come for me all the time, but at the end of the day, is you gotta know your worth. You like, I'm up here for a reason, bro.
Yeah, and I think
before you came, I feel like I'm the only person who like I'd be disagreeing. Like a lot of people be up here, they be agreeing with everything. I don't agree with nothing.
You are a good voice of dissension.
You are.
You are definitely like a contrary opinion. Even sometimes, and I try to do it as well. Even if I don't fully believe it, I'm gonna do it for the sake of the pod or for conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
And you definitely are not afraid to go against the grain. I think that serves you well. It really come down to like, I feel like the audience wants to see us as human beings. Like,
Right.
we're not,
Absolutely.
yeah, of course, like we got to be entertaining. Like there's elements of our character we might turn up, or I don't want to say embellish because that implies that it's fake, but I would say just highlight, we'll say certain aspects of our, but they want to see the full extent of the humanity, good, bad, and ugly, you know.
And
so.
that's another layer that I think I dealt with as well, which is it's getting better for me. It's just like, you know, at the end of the day too, I'm also the new guy here. Like, even though I've done other things and been in other stuff, I'm still new, and I just want to be like, you want to fit in, like you want to like, but sometimes you could just be a little bit too much. So,
don't fit in, stand out.
Stand out, bro. Stand out. None of us fit in with each other because we all opposites.
Right.
That's all you up here with all opposites. You know what I'm saying? It's all different shapes and sizes up here. So really ain't nobody gonna fit in. You know what I'm saying? We are our own unique shape. But I will say is you felt it was probably a terrible episode for you. I think for overall for the team, I think that was great content. Yes.
Yeah, we'll definitely get the content out of it, and you know what I'm saying, I'm good at course correcting.
I need to see how bad you fucked up. I'm like fascinated.
That's like crazy.
I smoked him on everything, bro.
Stevie, you have a highlight
I'm up like
reel?
10-0, bro.
It got so bad. I was trying to.
10-0, bro.
I listen. No, it's never an excuse.
It could be that bad, then.
It's never.
It wasn't crazy.
He got me
like,
though.
Yeah, bro, it was definitely.
He got me. I couldn't. And that was the thing too. Like I was going, like even I was like, I want to pod with this dude, like on some competitive fun stuff. But it was just like, I got cooked.
Okay.
I got cooked.
Okay, so I'll say
And
this.
he got to you.
Yeah, it did.
And so
Did he-
earlier,
did-
even in the day previous to the pod,
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing texts in the group chat,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, "Yo, what's up, Sporty? We got chop it up." Da-da-da-da. And I'm like,
He
I'm
said
thinking
that,
like,
but
yo,
I'm
what is
gonna
this?
give you the band. I didn't see that. Calvary
Right.
respond. I didn't see that, bro.
No, the first thing is Spody face in here. Da-da-da-da. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
I was
But
like,
but it's on some competitive stuff. Like where he at? We gonna pod today.
hey, where he at? Where's Spody face at?
We gonna talk about some things, but it's all in competitive. Like, you know what I'm saying? I met him. He's been nothing but cool to me ever since I met him at the audition. So it wasn't nothing like that. I don't even know him well enough
He
to
said
have
no.
an
He
issue.
said so. The text was, and I'm paraphrasing, like, yo, is Spody face in here? I fuck with him, but I disagree with a few things, and I feel like we need to chop it up on a pod. It'll be fire.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, Spody in here. This his number.
Right.
You feel me? He this guy.
And so,
You
like,
feel
so
me?
that's what it was. So I was just trying to create that because I always pod best with my friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I actually know Lush. I actually know
Yeah.
Flacco. I would have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was actually just my second time potting with Adam. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just those jitters can just get you. But I'm solid enough to be like, all right, I got it. But watch this, though.
So before I finalize that question, I will say I was super nervous my first time potting with Adam, and even though I'm like you, I'm an orator. I've done a lot of public speaking, and I'm not nervous in any capacity. But I felt like my first pod with Adam, I was like, oh, this is going to be the first real snapshot of the totality of my lore. So I just was like, I just started saying everything that and it just.
And that be too. It's like, you know, like as a, you know, coming in as a comedian, it's like, you know, but I understand podcasting and I know that you can't try to force funny. But at the same time, I know like that's kind of the angle that I'm coming with. Like, you know, I'm not a street dude. Like I'm not, you know, some of the other personalities. So I'm just like, but then when you start trying to force it, then it's just like
You're funny now. You
gotta find
don't
rhythm.
need to
Yeah,
try.
you just gotta find
say
rhythm.
funny shit.
it was
bro.
just one of those moments where I can learn from it, I can grow from it, and I'm just glad that this is the environment that perfection isn't a necessity. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm a little bit lost though. What did you think that you did wrong as far as your takes or just
No, I just felt like I was bad potting because I was like over talking people. They were ready to move on to different topics. I kind of would drag them on. I kind of kept going to you like on some let's pot, and I was making it too much about myself. And when you're dealing with a team environment, that's not, you know, what you do. And I know better. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've done the same thing with All Def and with Wild Enough. So I know how to work good in teams. It just, that wasn't, to me, my best performance.
Yeah.
But the world will tell us, though. We'll see.
Okay, well, now that you have a slightly more nuanced take on the whole situation, what was the primary reason, without blowing the wad of the last pod that you really wanted to chop it up with Spody specifically?
Because I think he's a really good podcaster. And I just wanted to, and I love like rocking with dope people. And I know that we see the world so differently that it could be a good conversation. I like we was talking about, like podcasts get boring when everybody just agrees and just says the same things. And you don't want to be a manufactured contrarian. Like you don't want to just argue stuff just to be the opposite of somebody. But I genuinely think like we're close in age, but we look at the world totally different. I respect his
You
views.
like white girls
Huh?
is the biggest thing. Huh?
What?
Like, you like white girls and you don't.
Well, no, I'm not. I mean, I
don't
date a white
dislike
girl.
white
Yeah,
girls.
but
Let's not put that out there.
It's
I
not
never
my
said I don't
thing.
like white girls. I never said that one time.
But yeah, I just think that it's cool when you can get people that contrast each other because we have different life experiences. Like I said, like, you know what I'm saying, we're close in age, but we've lived totally two different lives. I respect what he does. I respect his activism. I just like to give him pushback on different things so we could have a cool, solid conversation. But it's never like, I don't like this thing. I want to get up. It was never that. It was just like, yo,
Yeah,
we
but
can make some dope stuff.
I welcome it because, you know, like I said, I'm built for that type of stuff.
And
I
you cooked
welcome
me.
it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious,
So,
like
you
what
cooked
the
me.
real like leg to stand on
Bro, I
against.
was
like,
just,
a
he
crip
was,
trying to be a
I ain't
community activist.
I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday, that was too easy, bro. It was too
Listen,
easy,
man.
bro. Hey, the worst one, no, listen. The worst one though, when he was the Iran one. I ran one because
Right.
we had, so I had shout out
yeah.
Iran. I said, yeah, man, shout out Iran. He said, he lost it. He lost. He said, why don't you shout out Iran? You know what I'm saying? We at war with him. I said, first of all, everybody know me. I'm pro-black, homie. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being pro your culture or pro your people. I don't think that's racism at all. I just think yes, you love your people, and you should love your people. But you know what I'm saying? So I said shout out Iran because I don't know if it's fake news or not, but it was reported that they let like 15 blacks go when they captured. Not saying that I was happy that they captured somebody else, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, I was happy that they let 15 black persons, like, nah, we fuck with y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, type shit.
Hashtag capture the whites.
I'm not even saying that, but when you show me you got love for my people, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? But then he lost it. I'm like, bro, they let 15 black people go. So he was like, we at war with them. You know, and then this why I killed him. I'm like, well, do you even know what we at war with? I mean, war for with Iran? And he couldn't tell me. He said, nah, he's just. I said, bro, you don't even know what they beefing for and fighting for over there. You know what I'm saying? The Taliban and all them and the people that, you know what I'm saying, that's bombing people for no reason and all that. I don't mess with them. But you can't tell me that I got to say F Iran.
Wasn't the Taliban defunct like 20 years
Yeah,
ago?
exactly. The whole
I
Iran, like.
respect that, bro. I got family in Iran.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say
shouts
them, my
to-
brothers and
shouts-
sisters
shouts
over
to
there
Iran,
too. Like,
right.
yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna say F-Iran the whole Iran. You know what I'm saying? They ain't did nothing to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And-
The extremists and all that. Then yeah, you know what I'm saying. But the people, you think they want to go to war with us? Nah, they people that's communists over there. You know what
The
I'm saying?
regular people, they're against the extremists out there.
Yeah.
Like, they don't agree
Right.
with that.
Yeah,
shit, bro,
exactly.
at all. Like,
Yeah.
So
I'm
Bro, I'm from
I just
West
had a
LA.
poor- I had a
fool.
poor
Shout out
take
to my
on.
Persians, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm from
man.
West LA. I grew up around so many Persians.
I
Like,
hear this.
come on, bro.
Man,
That's West
Did
Talk
you
to
ever-
Persian legacy though.
you ever
Talk
be
to my brother
passionate?
Persian legacy though, man.
You ever be
Straight up.
passionate about something and get cooked?
Oh, yeah, all the time. All the time.
And
But
my
it-
bad, bro. I didn't mean no disrespect to Iran. I know you got family over there and stuff.
Nah,
But,
to be honest
you
with you,
sound
like the
crazy.
I was
thing
just
is,
arguing, kidding.
if I'm that passionate, there is no cooking me in my head. You feel me? Like regardless if like the general
He took
consensus is
losses,
against
yeah.
that.
I took
but-
losses,
Losses.
you know.
Back to
but I
back.
will.
Boop, boop.
I will
Bang,
be
bang,
back.
bow.
It got so bad at the end. I was like, well, let's play chess for
Let's play chess.
And
I wanted to win at something.
After losing Connect 4 for 5 hours
Look,
straight.
and I felt like I was being a good friend because I don't know what your chess game is. I said,
Right.
man, I'm not, bro. You loaded right now. I'm not about to
Right.
do that.
And thank
whether I
you.
would-
Because you probably would have beat me in that
Yeah, I was
too.
like, I ain't about to, bro, you loaded right now. You know what I'm saying?
I respect you, Spotty, and then and thank you for being a good sport about things. I genuinely appreciate it.
We just potting.
Yeah, we're just having a good
It's all
time. So we're gonna see what happens on Sunday when the clips
Hey,
out.
it
And
sounds-
then we got the 24-hour.
I'm pulling up too.
I want to do a song with you. You do
I'm pulling
you
up.
do
I'm
What
pulling
music
up
too,
both
can
right?
we
days.
do to get Spotty Face loaded?
Yeah.
Bro? Like,
No, I want to do a song with him because we're gonna have like I'm gonna have a producer come up and like
I don't smoke nothing, bro. It's not
hey,
gonna
bro,
happen.
can someone like? Never mind. I don't even want to.
because we're gonna have to fill time for 24
Bro,
hours.
but no, listen. On some
Cause I
real,
was gonna-
on some real stuff though, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling y'all right now, bro. I'm not. If it's a sausage party, bro, I'm not coming.
No, we get girls. There's gonna be girls there.
I'm not about to be sit up here.
We got girls there. We got girls
Listen,
coming.
bro. I'm gonna,
We got
bro,
women
niggas
coming.
all day, bro. I'm not doing it,
His
bro.
manager got the Pomona Scooms coming.
Oh yeah,
we got some,
all
got
right.
some work coming. Don't even trip. I'm getting
Right,
tattoos.
Shout out
I'm
to
getting-
P-Town there, man. They up in that 60
I'm getting
freeway.
tatted.
Me and
Up that
Les,
60. Yeah.
me
You know
and
what I'm
Les,
saying?
me and Les getting tatted.
I'll say this. Okay, so I am.
You getting a no jumper? No, you not.
I, I didn't say a no jumper tat,
I am.
but
Dude,
like,
we know your dumb ass is.
hey,
But
I'll
let me tell you,
what-
but I think I kind of explained it yesterday, but it was a little hazy. Like just like how I got wilding out. Like this is my career sleeve. I got the Doughboy here. You know what I'm saying? I got the Joker here. You know what I'm saying? I got wilding out. And the reason why I tattoo stuff on me because I just feel like, man, I manifested these things. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to watch No Jumper every day and say, I'm going to get on it. Like, certain niggas tattoo a Jordan logo on themselves. Hey, never met this guy. But if it's important to me and I feel like I'm going to be an integral part of the team for years to come, I'm going to do it. I don't know. I might change my mind before Monday, but I am strongly
No,
considered.
still on business.
all right, so
I would've
I'm
too, though.
gonna make this a lot more fun, bro.
What's
so
up?
I'm
What's
gonna
up?
let the chat decide what I get tatted on me.
That's
You feel me?
hilarious.
And it's gonna be a poll. I'm gonna pull up with a poll like a motherfucking politician.
What artist you got coming?
On Monday?
Yeah.
I know that Glasses said is going to stop by. Yuckmouth is going to stop by. So.
No.
Oh, the tattoo artist? Yeah, it's this girl that I know. Her name is I want to say her name is Tiffy. So I got her Instagram page. So she does really good work. So I'm gonna get food here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my home girl like I really want this to be a good time because I feel like
So are you funding this charade or Adam 22 is reimbursing?
I'm popping out the pocket. I ain't tripping. I want the team to win. Like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta put that on a company card. You gotta send an invoice. Yeah, you gotta put that
I
on
try
a
to just
company
come
card.
in and just add value. Like, you know what I'm saying? Spend a few $100s, make sure everybody comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. You got to be interesting for 24 hours. Like, I've never done that. What's the longest you ever streamed
That's
for?
what I'm saying, nigga. You get the scooms out of the 24. The scooms gotta be here at least 14 of them.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
bro.
We're going
Bro,
to have
you
it
a
right.
sausage party, bro. Niggas gonna be going to
Ain't
sleep.
no
They're gonna be doing
sausage
shit. It's
party.
the
We try-
basketball player, and you got the scooms. They're gonna be turning. They're gonna turn it up.
Okay, can we just hold on? Can we just take a moment to appreciate Spody Face's use of the word "scoop"?
I didn't know what it meant. I was acting like I did. What does that mean? What is school?
Scoops. Hey, shout out to my homeboy Lil Fo Up. He got that word booming though.
That word is ours. So what does it mean? It's just like a lady?
Boom
means-
school.
Boom. School.
Scoops.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, come on.
You had heard this
Girl.
word before?
That's actually
Real
some
late.
Northern Cali shit. If you really want to.
No, that's not. That's what it's not.
all right.
You the man, huh, bro? No, it's not, bro. I don't know why you always say that, bro. Go look up my little. Ask my homie. Fo Up. Boom.
Oh, he
school.
invented it
been-
too.
No, bro. He was
He
super
invented it too.
viral. Super
I-
viral
hey.
for years. Boom school. What are you
Boom
talking
Oh,
about?
no, no,
bro?
no,
It's
no,
not-
no, no, no. All right,
Bro.
maybe from now here then.
Hey,
You
look,
feel me?
I've been
Like,
pushing the Scoom line heavy, huh?
look,
So you're with the school movement?
I'm not gonna
I'm
say
with the Scoom movement, so.
Stevie might not have invented
I didn't
Scoom, but
invent it,
but
no.
you for
I'm
sure
not
helped
gonna-
popularize it, like to a huge extent.
Oh, dude.
Huge extent. Like we're not gonna deny the truth. But all right, Spody, I'm gonna just defer to your knowledge in this, a linguistical origin because I think that you might be correct. You know, per my understanding, I heard some ism up there talking about
Listen,
schoomology.
I'm not gonna say.
Schoomology.
Listen, I'm not.
Crazy, right?
Listen, I'm not gonna say that they weren't saying it. I was literally for years locked up with the. This is
Yeah.
my personal opinion, bro, and I could name them there all they lingo, no nothing. That's my
Yeah.
homie. I'm not saying that he created it. I'm just saying you could look on the internet. He's extra viral. He go by Boom Schoom on Instagram, bro. Well, he in jail right now, so I don't know if his shit's still
Free
up right
boom
now, bro.
schoom.
Free boom
Yeah,
school.
my nigga Lil Fo Up, bro. And I'm not even saying
Free
that
him.
he started. I'm just saying like you saying it up north, like LA had that booming. Like I don't.
And that was
No,
years
it
ago.
could
You heard
be
this
years
years ago?
ago.
Years ago.
Nah.
This is not a hill I'm willing to die on. But like, however, free Fo Up. You feel me? I'll
Free-
just say
free that
that.
man.
And shouts to all appreciators and purveyors of schoomology. There could be a skoomathon.
Before it was the schools, we were saying jug. You know what I'm saying? The homie, like,
Jug.
jug. You know what I'm saying?
Another
Jugging
word.
and finessing.
Hey, that's for sure a word from up north, Jug. I don't
Jugging
give a
and
fuck what they
finessing.
talking about. Hey,
Using that as a term as a woman.
no.
Exactly my point.
No, yeah.
We talking about jugs, like
I'm talking about like Jug as far as like,
I
hey,
know
you
what
got the
you're
good
talking. I know
price.
what you're talking
You
about.
got
We talking
the
about
good-
it.
jug.
You referring
You got
to
the
as
jug,
a
like-
broad. Yeah.
Because like I could point to like specific songs like LaRue from Richmond, Juggernaut from like
Juggernaut is
2005.
hilarious.
You got the Juggernaut. You feel me? Like so, yeah. Like, anyways, but that being said,
Want to get to the stories?
Stevie's favorite artist. Actually, I'm glad he's making headlines. You feel me? No, it's been David K for many moons. If we're being honest, Stevie does not fuck with him. This fool, Lake Elsinore's finest, David, has officially been arrested in connection with the death of Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
He is not like Elsinore's finest. She is.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he was out there. Who was found dead in the trunk of a Tesla is honestly long live Celeste. That is
Rest
a
in peace.
terrible thing.
Terrible.
And
Awful. She was young too.
I mean, I knew that. I told y'all this in the beginning. He's for sure gonna get wrapped up. This is not a case that they're gonna mess up. Just because there's not an arrest made right now doesn't mean he's innocent.
Sure.
A lot of people were jumping, and I don't celebrate anybody getting found guilty or this or that, or arrested or convicted or anything of that nature. But I don't fuck with JCAT sex crimes, and I don't fuck with any type of, abuse of women or children in any capacity. That shit is out, and I knew this fool was weird this whole fucking time. What are y'all thoughts?
It was
still
crazy.
cool with PC Baby Diddy. I don't want to hear that.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Nigga,
That's hilarious.
nigga, you saying some bullshit right now.
hey, regardless, if that guy, which I'll be honest,
Don't select the politic.
no, that ain't selective politicking, because there's a big difference. Let's say, because I don't even know for sure who's
You
guilty
just
or
said
what.
you don't mess with nobody with nigga
I don't.
weirdos that
That's what you
with
said.
sex crimes and all that, so on and so forth.
So
on and so
first of
forth.
all, Spody, when did you ever see me jumping out the window defending that man? Matter of fact, I was getting text messages from people.
Denounce him right
The
now.
other
Then.
day,
Denounce him
telling
right
me-
now, then, and we gonna move on. Denounce him right now, then. If you wasn't jumping out the
He
window
was
defending
never
him,
announced
so
to
if
denounce.
you're
So
not
who-
defending
he was
him,
never
you're not standing
announced.
with him,
This
then.
ain't even- the fact
Les,
that-
it's a simple question, brother. We gonna move on. If you're not defending him, what that means?
Anybody
You're
with
denouncing
weird,
him, right?
anybody with weird charges, I don't fuck with. So if you got weird charges, I don't fuck with it.
Oh, there
That's
it is. There,
You
move
feel
on.
me?
There it is. There.
With that being said,
As far as this
let's say his charges, he's guilty of all them motherfuckers, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still not 1/10 as bad as what this guy did. You can't even put that in the same galaxy.
Yeah,
You're talking about severed corpses. You feel me? Like
but this whole thing, it kind of threw me off because it took so long,
bro.
It took so long for an arrest, but like you said, sometimes they got to build the case. I think it's unfortunate for everybody involved. Like a young woman lost her life. You know what I'm saying? Presumably he may have done it. There's also a theory though that she could have overdosed and he hit the body. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know. I just hope that justice is served and whatever happened. If he did something and hurt that girl, he needs to go spend the rest of his life in prison. But like, what would you say if she did overdose and he just kind of just covered it up? Is that
he's already a JCat for kicking it with her to begin
she was
with.
14,
You feel me?
yeah, so
Like
he's
multiple
crazy.
times.
Yeah, there's no right
she's
way out of
already
it.
at your crib, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've never been in a scenario where it was like cool to have the
14-year-old. That is
14-year-old
crazy
fan over there doing multi-hour
Right.
streams, and there's flirtatious energy. So
Right.
even
that alone is enough to be
even
like,
that alone,
forget
like
this guy.
get
Yeah.
this guy the fuck out the paint.
Right. 'Cause
But all
he's
this other
he's
shit,
bunk-
bro,
he's
like
bunk.
Real quick.
yeah, let's take a look at the young footy wood.
Oh, they came and
This
got
him,
him.
he finna get wrapped right here, huh?
Dang. Dang.
Okay, good. I mean, like,
Good. Yeah, at least put him in there until we figure this out because he's guilty of something. We don't know what, but and prayers to our family, man. It's got to be tough.
I mean, like, look, I will be the first. Honestly, you know what? I'll put my fucking job on the line if this fool's not fucking. I'll quit. Y'all never see me podcast again.
Is that
This
serious?
dude,
huh?
this dude guilty than a motherfucker, as far as I can tell.
Lawyer's statement.
So David's lawyer have issued a statement on his arrest saying they will vigorously defend his innocence. Let us be clear. The actual evidence in this case will show that David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and he was not the cause of her death. There has been no indictment returned by any grand jury in this case and no criminal complaint filed.
Oh.
David has been detained under suspicion We will vigorously defend David's innocence. I don't know that
So
to
he's
be true or not.
charged yet.
So that, but I do know that you
Oh.
were able to detain somebody under suspicion for up to 72 hours. Correct, I believe, right? In the state
I
of California?
mean, yeah. I mean, you could arrest somebody on a false pretense on anything. Really, you got 72 hours in California
Correct.
in order to see a judge. And after 72 hours, they either got to drop it or they got to refile on it. Be honest, I think they just hold him to see if he gonna talk, if he gonna fold up under the you know what I'm saying, in the interrogation room or talk on that phone.
Do you think
Or
they
gonna
might
put
have a
somebody
weak?
in-
Do you
put
think they
some-
might
put
have
somebody
a?
in the cell with him?
Do you think they might have a weak case against them because they waited so
Yeah, they
long?
got
to
wait.
book him?
Yeah, they got a weak case of them. They only suspicion. That's not
Right.
actual. You know what I mean?
That is a bad sign. Like
right.
as far as
And
evidence.
and your dumb ass going. You talking about you job on it?
No, because I think he's guilty. I legitimately.
Why? What reason do you think he's guilty?
I don't see how there'd be any like. There's so much evidence that is pointed to him and just like his
What
involvement
evidence?
with. Well, just first of all, his continued involvement with this young woman, seemingly entire records about her, evidence of their communication.
There's streams with them on shooting together.
The teacher
Mm-hmm.
at her school talking about like them.
The parents knew she had a man named David. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, like, if this is circumstantial evidence, this is some of the most like circumstantial evidence in history. So I would be hard pressed to say that my instinct doesn't, especially like knowing the evil that men do, knowing what people are capable of. You know what I mean? I'm not here to admonish this young man for no reason. I have no reason to jump out the window and try to accuse a random successful young black man of a fucking crime he didn't commit. Like,
I
it
think
just seemed like this motherfucker guilty
and
than a
whether he
motherfucker,
did
bro.
and whether he did kill her or not, he was definitely
He's still a
he was
J-Cat
definitely
regardless.
fucking
But
with
that's
her,
what I'm
for
saying.
sure.
I think in that case that two things can be true. Now I don't know. I can't speak to his innocence or his guilt because the facts are going to come out. But two things can be true. He could be guilty of doing some crazy stuff with a young chick, and he could have not murdered her as well. So I think two things can be true. Maybe he did. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we'll find out. They're going to have to prove that without a reasonable doubt. But it looks a little jumbled up if they haven't even charged him with the murder. And like you said, they're probably just trying to put him in there to see if he fold up under her, if he start talking. But he could just be like, I'm waiting for my lawyer and not say nothing.
And you know what? We have not seen, I don't know if y'all have, I haven't seen any like arrest record. I haven't seen it say that he got booked because that information.
Definitely did get booked.
Oh, then what the fuck is this lawyer talking about?
But no,
Booked
booked
is-
under
but you can-
suspicion.
Being detained.
He's
You
not
can be
charged with
detained.
murder though. He's not charged
You
with
can
murder.
you can be booked and not charged, bro.
Yeah, under
You have
suspicion.
you have to be arraigned within 72 hours. That's the law in California.
Right, but
They
that's,
can hold you all day. It don't matter. They could just make they can book you. You can be you
they
have
can
to be
detain
arraigned.
you,
Right. For-
right?
It's not detained. You
I
could be
think
in
with the
custody.
amount of time though that they took, like he definitely is. Like they got something on him.
They must could like yeah.
I'm telling you, they be doing that. I know California tactics. They want to get you in there to see if you're gonna fold in that interrogation room. They're gonna see if you gonna talk on the phone, or they're gonna put somebody in the cell with you, bro. I know this is what they're gonna do. They would have just charged you with murder. He'd be charged with murder right now. Not no suspicion, no nothing. He had capital murder right now.
Well, that's the
So
thing.
you think he might walk?
Yeah.
Good.
It's a good
So-
possibility.
It could
If
happen.
he don't get in there even talking
Running
to
his
the
mouth.
he don't say nothing on the phone, or he don't let them trick him by putting somebody in the cell for sure.
He definitely not slip into a Perkins. I'd be shocked if he was.
He'll be
like-
listen. When they got something on you, it's not going to be no suspicion. They're going to have you charged with murder one.
Well, that's the thing. I personally what does his arrest record say? It says
Suspicion of murder.
That's what it
but not
says?
That's what I'm
charged with
saying.
murder.
So he's just being detained. He's not really
Detained.
arrested.
Listen, when they got me for mine, it's that. Ain't no suspicion, no nothing. Murder, attempted murder. That's just what it is. 187A.
That'll be a spooky feeling.
187A.
What would be anybody else's? And obviously, like, you know, it's so difficult to speculate on this if you don't really know the details of the individual's life. But what would be the reason why someone would want to get this young lady out the paint like that?
Maybe he knew he had an improper relationship that was gonna get him cooked.
Oh no, him.
Right.
I can see it, but
Right.
I'm saying other than him. Like,
Oh.
why did this happen to her?
I mean, you know, motherfuckers making bread off him. You feel me? Like, if you're making bread off this guy, you know he's about to get cooked for this shit. Like, you might try to get rid of the problem. You know? what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like,
okay, so that's an interesting narrative. So potentially,
see it, though. You
So-
It
feel me?
actually happens a lot too. Unbeknownst
it's-
to him, other people, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I mean? But
Like, yeah, I'm not
Seemingly-
putting it out there that he killed him.
Oh,
but he
okay.
definitely was fucking with her. He
Listen,
killed
my
her.
whole see this what bothers me. Like conventional wisdom will tell you, like, if you unalive this young lady, don't put her in
Your
trunk.
trunk. Right.
That's what's
Conventional
throwing me
wisdom
off.
would
Like
tell you
that's
that.
what, you know what I'm saying. That's what's throwing me off. Like if that's the case, I got a little paper, I got a little chill. You feel me? I'm gonna just get it done the right way, or have somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Do that. But what I'm saying is, you telling me this young man did whatever he did to this young lady, God rest her soul,
Rest in peace.
and he just put her in his trunk and went on tour.
It's not the smartest thing to do.
Well,
Because when they found her in the trunk and it was in the tow yard and all that, he was like at a concert or something. He was like on tour.
was
Remember?
still
that's
doing
the whole
shows.
point. No.
Yeah,
still doing
so
shows.
my whole
Okay.
That was crazy
Yeah,
work.
so my whole thing is, you telling me he did that? It ain't like they pulled him over, pulled him over, smelled the scent, found her in a car or anything like that. Or it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? He did it, and they just like she went missing, and they went and busted his house. Like, let's find something, and went in his car like, oh, it's traces of blood. None of this. You talking about a young lady that was, you know what I'm saying, and she don't deserve none of that. Young lady that was found in the trunk of his car while he was on thing. If he's that dumb, I just gotta at some point in time, you gotta give somebody like the common sense, like, you know what I'm saying, like, why would you and then leave?
Yeah.
Not having to clean up. That's the only thing that's not making
It's
sense
like
to
he
me.
definitely wasn't in charge of the whole shit. Like, he was gone, and like
Yeah.
someone else had to have been involved. You feel me?
But listen though. But they left the car. They left her in the
Yeah.
car on the street.
with
That's crazy.
with expired registration, which is
To me,
why it
it's-
got towed.
That's
To
why
me,
it got
sound
towed?
like
Yes,
a frame
yes.
job. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it sounds like a frame job. Like-
Okay. Okay. I am with you on 99%. It sounds like, to me, it looks like an attempt to make it appear like it's a frame job. Because that would be now. I guess I didn't properly clarify. No. I guess I didn't properly clarify this part earlier. Me saying that I believe that David is guilty of this crime does not mean that I think that he's the one that necessarily actually
Did it.
unalive this woman and, sawed her body up or whatever. That, disgusting, horrifying details.
I didn't know she was cut up.
Yes.
Oh.
They found multiple.
Oh,
yes.
that's so awful.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of, maybe he didn't do it himself. Maybe
No,
he
yeah,
orchestrated- 'cause
I
how
never-
did she get in his car?
I'm just talking. Okay, so and that's my whole thing. It's so easy to make it appear. Okay, I'm on tour.
Mhm.
I'm out of town. This could look like an obvious frame job. You know what I mean? But
I see what you're saying.
so that would be the only, unless they're just being so negligent.
Do you
and
know
it
what
was
you're
so
saying right
desperate.
now, bro? You're basically saying right now, in all respects to your point, but basically what you're saying right now is, I try to do a cover up to make it look like a frame job, so I'm going to get myself caught when I could have just. That's basically what you're saying. But hold on. Basically, what you're saying to the audience that don't understand what Lush is saying, basically he's saying is his narrative or his perspective is, oh boy, framed himself to make it look like he got framed. So what's meaning while he framing himself to make it seem like you got framed, you're getting yourself caught. So to me, that'd be like the dumbest stuff ever, because if that's the case, you might as well take your chances, clean it up and get away with it.
No, thank you. John.
That's like
No,
that's
no,
not an
no, no,
ingenious
no.
plan. To me, that was crazy. If that's in fact true.
That 100%, you hit the nail on the head. Thank you, Johnny Cochran, for articulating that better than I could. And the reason why I said that, and the reason why I think that, is because it does require somebody who is completely deranged, completely out their head, willing to actually hang out with a young girl and have an intimate relationship with her and potentially be involved in unaliving her, because it will remove the because it could potentially be in the way of not only the betterment of my career. I'm David, by the way, but also I'm kind of like doing it on a whole. It's part of my whole sick fantasy, because I'm making records about it and
That's the
talking
weird
about
stuff.
it.
And he
like,
was, yeah, and it doesn't seem like it was planned out very well.
So
Like,
does it require is it a sick fucking plan by a sick fucking individual? Yes, that's exactly what I think it is.
Yeah, and I think he may be involved in some way. I don't know. I'm kind of torn of if he was actually the one to do it, but kind of like how
I don't
Spody
think
was saying.
he was on tour,
Right,
right?
but like how Spody was saying, it's just like there's so many dumb things that they did. Like if you're gonna put her in a car,
She's
maybe
missing for a while. Huh?
maybe it should be registered so it doesn't get towed.
But they say like before they found her, like before this shit got towed, she was dead before a month. Like that's what like
For like a month.
for a month before
Wow.
the car got towed, she was already dead.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ugh.
So,
From you
so
feel me?
exactly.
Medical examiners or whatever found, you feel me? Like she was definitely already dead for a cool minute.
So I don't know what the timing is of if he was around.
There's no time. She was on the street for a long time.
Mm.
Then
Well, she was missing for like way longer than that.
Yeah, she
month.
had been, like, living
Like,
with
they
him.
have footage of them together and shit. Like he's had her on stream and shit. Like,
Yeah.
on his
Heard there was a
stream.
rumor that she might have been pregnant by him.
Yeah, but they said that wasn't true.
That was
She
debunked?
said she was
Okay.
not pregnant.
Got you.
Definitely, there's some weird shit going on before.
Yeah, he
Whether or not he is the one that did whatever.
Right.
Yeah, he
happened,
definitely a weirdo for even hanging out with her. But my whole thing is, it just don't like even to law like you know what I'm saying, like that's crazy to basically say you did this and just left her off the dribble. That's automatically gonna cause reasonable doubt. Like I can literally get up there like without a lawyer, be like, so you think that me as a superstar and all the resources that I have, I would kill her, put her in my car, and just leave her. Don't try to clean up nothing. Don't try to move nothing. It ain't like y'all pulled me over. The young lady was in my back seat. It ain't like she was missing for a month, and then y'all got a tip off where she was at, and y'all came and kicked in my door and looked in my car and all that and found blood traces and stuff like that. It just like so. The whole time I just got her in my trunk. If I did it,
Spody,
and I'm not saying that that's not true. That could happen. What I'm saying is that alone is gonna cause reasonable doubt to the jury. They're like, man, that don't even make sense.
Spody, you spent time in the IE at some point, right?
Yeah.
Like you know what it's like in them deep cutty IE towns like Elsinore. You ever been over there before?
Yeah, my sister used to live in Lake Elsinore. I used to be in Lake Elsinore all the time.
Okay,
Shout out to Lake
so
Elsinore. Right there
there's
on Fairview.
okay, so there's a whole like underground community. There's a lot of illegal immigrants over there, right? Like I'm pretty sure you don't have to spend more than 15 minutes over there to discern that. You know what I mean? It's very easy to go off the grid is the point. And a lot of people over there who are already like even being in the more like populous parts of the IE is still off the grid. I feel like you could disappear in Riverside and not be even thought about for weeks.
Easy.
I mean,
Much
they
less
definitely have
Lake
a they
Elsinore.
definitely have
So
a home,
especially if
homeless
you're a teen
population,
runaway from a family that already has, you know, whatever they got going on, like, and that's no disrespect, you know, prayers up for that family. I'm just saying whatever they got going on. And then you have,
You think she was off the grid is what you saying?
I mean,
Yeah,
she
she was
it's
just
not, do I think
living
she
the
was
life,
off the
yeah.
grid? She's
I mean,
in
what
a
you-
place that's off
She
the
was
grid and
missing
she's
for
off the
years,
grid for
bro.
off the
She was
grid.
just gone.
Yeah, she
Lake
was.
Elsinore is not off the grid, bro.
Yes, it is. Like,
I used to
but-
live in
but-
Lake Elsinore, bro. How you gonna tell, bro?
I'm not saying it's off the. I'm not saying it's fucking North Sentinel Island off the
It's
coast of
definitely
fucking
not-
India, but
it's
I'm saying, but
definitely- that's
it
off the
is
50
like,
no.
but it is off the grid compared to the greater Los
You can
Angeles
disappear
area.
there. is
You
what he's
might as well
saying.
say then all IE, but you know what I'm saying? It's
No,
off the
but that's
but
deep,
Lake
that is one of
Elsinore,
the most
nah.
remote parts of the
Elsinore-
IE.
It's deeper in that.
Hold
That
on,
is, yeah, that's not like
Nah. What you mean? I mean,
you for sure
you could duck off in Lake
deeper
Elsinore like a
You feel me? Like
nah, if that's the case. Hemi is the IE. That's
Hell
further
yeah,
than
that too.
Temecula and Marietta is further than like you talking to a person that be off this 15.
okay,
I'll be
okay.
off this
So
15, man.
so if you off the 15 like that, then you know exactly what the fuck I'm saying.
That's-
And the fact that you're trying to act like this is like
No,
some-
that's what I'm saying. Because
Stand
I actually used to live in Lake Elsinore. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's definitely a home. It's definitely a homeless
my bad,
population.
Bodie. It's a booming metropolis. You feel me? It's
No,
like,
I'm saying if you want to
Midtown
say
Manhattan.
no, listen. If you want to say that it's a homeless population, for sure it is. Like people got RVs and stuff like that, all by the lake and all that. But other than that, it's like it's nice. It's
No,
nice
it is.
out
Look,
there.
look.
It's
there's
not
a
the
very-
city. No, it's not the city. No, but it is a city though.
There is a very affluent part of town, and there's, you know, right off the lake properties that are worth millions of dollars. I'm well aware of that. There's
That's a fact.
also a part of that town where there's, like I said, a heavy concentration of immigrant population, with or without papers. There's a lot of things that are off the grid. There's a gang of tweakers out there. There's a lot of
You can disappear there.
That's
for sure.
everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Disappear
It is
there.
as off the grid as you can get in Southern California without going to the high
You're talking about
desert.
the Davis shit?
I just disagree.
Huh?
You talking about the
Yeah,
Davis
we're talking
shit?
about
disagree.
David. He's trying to act like Lake Elsinore.
It's
is
not
this
off the
booming
grid, bro.
metropolis.
I
And that is
disagree.
weird.
When I
I
say
wouldn't
I consider
consider
it
it off
Elsinore,
the
it's
grid.
not. No.
So let's
kinda-
It's in the middle of nowhere.
It's the
It's
middle
not in the
of
middle of that. That
fucking
means the whole
nowhere,
IE
bro.
is in the middle of nowhere.
Nah, certain places that's
Bro,
in
you
the
just-
IE, that's
bro,
in the middle
listen.
of nowhere.
Again, you talking about somebody that be off this 15.
Temecula.
That's what I just said.
All
That's
that
what I
shit.
just
Middle of
that's what I just
nowhere.
said. You talking about places just further than that.
Temecula's
Because
damn
you
near
gonna hit,
Dago, first of all.
you gonna hit Corona and Riverside first. That's what I'm saying.
Rialto.
Corona-
Rancho,
Riverside-
Riverside, in
No.
Riverside got a booming city though.
Yes.
That's a fact.
And so does
Riverside's a
Corona.
booming
And
city.
that's
Right.
Riverside County. It's all Riverside County, bro.
Right. Okay.
Elsinore's
Regardless,
Riverside County, bro.
It's easy to duck off in Lake Elsinore, and this was a teen runaway. So was she off the grid? Absolutely. And like Steven said, there
Les
wasn't
trying
any
to pay
known.
Elsinore or something that it ain't.
So she had been a runaway for over a year, I believe, or on and off for over a year. And per medical examiners, when they examined her body parts, and I hate to be that graphic, but that's unfortunately what it was. God rest her soul.
Right.
They had determined that she had been deceased for over a month when they found it. So
Yeah, all that's
If that ain't
horrific.
off the grid-
No, listen, all that's horrific. But when you say off the grid, that's like we talking about bars though.
No, a private investigator.
Oh my
said
God.
that-
We talking
That's
about
what-
bars.
What about
though.
Rialto?
that's a
talking
short
about-
drive to Barstow, dude.
We talking about Rialto is Philly.
The
you know
private
what I'm saying?
investigator said she could have been dead for like a year.
Really?
Yeah.
A year.
That
That's
is
what
what
the
she
private
said.
investigator said.
Private investigator and a medical examiner are two different things.
Yeah, because that,
Yeah, I'm not
that's
gonna.
a whole
I'm not
year.
gonna validate the perspective of. I could get my private investigator license right now. Half the people that fucking pot on this channel should be private investigators.
Lock 'em.
So you know what I mean. Like, regardless.
I think whoever murdered her was
watched
a bumbling murderer. They didn't know what they were doing. It seems very not planned out. Like you just left her in the back of a car. Like, what was your plan?
That's my whole point
What's your
about
damn
that's
plan?
going that in itself gonna cause reason because it does not
Right.
make sense.
See, and I do agree with that.
You talking about a Tesla that's in your name.
Mm-hmm.
You do whatever you do to the young lady. You just this basically what they trying to say. He did whatever he did with the young lady, put her in a Tesla, had it on the side of the road. Come the fuck on. Conventional
that's
wisdom,
wild,
bro.
man.
Conventional wisdom will tell you that is highly unlikely, but it is likely. So what Les is saying before you walked in, Les is basically saying, I'm not even saying he's wrong because he could be true too. What he basically saying is he framed himself to look like he's been framed. You see what I'm saying? Because
that's the
a
only
person-
logical explanation.
No. That's not the only. That's not the.
That don't sound stupid.
Right, right.
The only. That's not the only logical explanation because it
Scotty
could be.
Face is
Just,
extolling the virtues of David.
no. It could just be he just didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like I said, like, and here's the.
He
here's the
basically
thing.
said somebody framed theirself just to get caught, just to look like it's framed. When you got paper, you could have just paid for the cleanup, or you could have just.
Or
did
it's
it
what
right.
Doughboy
You
said,
see
and
what I'm
he
saying?
just retarded as
Just
fuck.
doesn't
and
know what to
literally
do.
had
People
a
not
fucking-
good at murder, especially if they haven't done it before.
And had a month-old corpse in his
They're
Tesla.
probably like,
He
put
had
it in the
somebody
truck.
on his team do it, and
Yeah.
he fully fledged had everything to
Right.
do with it. But I think he had somebody else do. You know, that's usually what niggas with money do.
Yeah.
It's pawn the problem off to the man next to him.
You still guilty
Whoever
though.
the dirty hand
And like
is,
Spody
that's what
said,
they
the
pawned it to.
cleanup, that was the plan. Fool, they had like an incinerator. Someone ordered with the fake
nigga had
name
a
to that
burn cage.
They
house.
was about to
Kinda
burn her
shit.
up.
They had a burn cage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they was
So,
gonna
like-
put her in the incinerator
Yeah.
and
That's
be able to pull her out.
diabolical.
Yeah, but I get it. But my
These
whole
niggas watch
thing
too
is
much movie.
for the jury, that's automatically gonna cause reasonable doubt because all he gotta say, man, I got money. If that's the case, I could have. Well, you think I'm just leaving her in my car on the side of the road?
That is not reasonable doubt.
He has to explain how that
when
dead
you-
body
look,
got.
having the
You gotta
fucking
explain how
look,
that
some
dead body
bullshit,
got.
cuz.
cut.
When
You be saying some
it
bullshit,
is,
bro.
because you gotta
You
listen.
saying some bullshit.
I'ma
No,
tell
you never
no.
been to a
I'ma tell
fucking
you why he
trial,
right.
nigga.
I'ma tell you
I'ma
why he
Every
right.
episode of Law and Order.
That's not
SVU.
real, nigga.
Every
I'ma
order of
tell
SVU.
Listen,
Every order.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why
Every
Spody made it
episode.
right.
This nigga yet last
I'm gonna
night.
tell you
Every
why
episode
Spody
of
made it
SVU.
right, fool. Any nigga who ever fought a case, you know when they go pick them jurors and they go line them up, all it take for a hang jury is for one or two people to feel like by reasonable, because they're literally gonna be like, there's a chance. Reasonable doubt is a fancy way to say it's a chance he ain't do that shit.
Right.
Correct.
That's all.
You gotta
And that's
convince
all
one
it
person.
takes.
Correct.
Convince
It's
one
two
person,
people
yeah.
to be
Correct.
like, it's a chance he didn't, and
Yeah.
you gotta go by the law of specifically what they're charging him with. If they're charging him
Yup.
with murder, then it could be what they're saying murder. I think he has somebody next to him do
Yeah.
it. That's not the charge.
That's not
You get
murder.
what I'm
They
saying?
charge him with
It's
murder, yeah,
different.
yeah.
You have to. You know what I'm saying?
And the
See what he
jurors
gets
are
charged
instructed. Listen, and the jurors are instructed if it's any time that has come up that you don't believe this to be fully the truth, or you don't believe he's 100% guilty, you're supposed to either vote
Recuse
not
yourself.
guilty.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to vote not guilty.
Right. Okay.
You're supposed to vote not guilty. That's a reasonable doubt. That's what he's saying. Even in a murder case, they say that it's hard to prove. You know what I'm saying? The state to
That's what
to
took
prove
so
the
long.
burden.
Again, Sus, what I was saying to Spody earlier is if this is strictly circumstantial evidence, this is some of the most damning and direct circumstantial evidence, including the fucking body, parts of the body being found in the alleged defendant's vehicle a month afterwards in a proximity of his Airbnb or whatever. Come on, dude. That in and of itself, with the romantic homicide song, with the fact she appeared on screen with him several times, with the fact she was a known runaway, with the testimony from the teacher, this is so much quote unquote circumstantial evidence that, guess what? I don't need to have had the same legal experience as you. My SVU law degree of jerking off to Marissa Hastegay is enough to
killing his own argument, bro.
Lush, if it was such a shut and close case, they wouldn't have took a year to come get him. It's a reason that they took that long.
Right.
So they could make sure they could hold him without bail. So they could make sure when we get him, we could stick him because he got money. He could get away. He could pay for fighting
he
shit.
He gonna get a bail.
They waited for a long time. They waited a long time. If it's shut and closed, they're coming to get you immediately.
When it's murders, they don't normally give bail, though, right?
Yeah, but also at the same time,
bail for murder right now in the hood.
I think they're trying.
Know that.
I think they're trying to give him no bail because sometimes they will.
He's on the Fed, but California they gonna give him bail. He gonna get bail. He gonna get bail. These niggas on dead homies. Nigga had 5-6 murders on bail.
Yeah,
It's a possibility.
I don't know if he's going to even be able to.
You for sure getting bail. Bail on you. A homicide is in California is $1 million. Attempted murder is $500,000.
Spuddy, you remind me of when Meek Mill was like saying, like, "Yeah, I'm the biggest thing in the streets besides David." Like
not even saying that. What I'm just saying is I'm not even disputing. I'm not even going against your argument. What I'm just saying, just sheerly based off of his defense team. If he got any, I can go up there and say, "Look, I'm rich or I got money." Why, if that's the case, why would I just leave her in the car and go on tour or anything like that? I could have just paid, or I could have just tried to cover up the body, anything. That in itself is reasonable doubt, brother.
But he needs to explain how the dead body.
That's all I'm saying. That in itself.
Let me cross-examine the witness.
Get him.
Mr.
I ain't never no witness. No,
you're the lawyer.
I'm not no witness, bro.
You're his defense attorney.
No, I'm not.
Like clearly. So would that be?
I mean, you're the prosecutor. You the one trying to.
Yes, I'm the DA.
Yeah, and I'm not.
I'm the DA. I'm prosecuting this guy right now because I think he's guilty. I really do, and I don't fuck with these JCAT charges.
I think he did it too.
I think he needs to explain how the dead body got in his trunk.
How?
You have to.
What if he can't? What he say? I don't know how I've been framed.
Because
why was your client kicking it with a young woman, bro? A young girl several times.
Framed for what?
Why is he kicking it with her though? Even
You talk then you will be talking about statutory rape, or you will be talking about child molestation case or rape cases, not a homicide case.
Right.
Yeah, but I think it's a pretty clear testament of this guy's character.
You can't bring.
I agree. We not disputing that he's a piece of shit.
That's when you hear objection.
The young lady. We're not talking about
I
that.
literally just had my lawyer put a bitch up on the stand, nigga. I just took my shit, nigga. I watched it in real time, nigga. Anything that's emotion based, that's a different charge, that's outside of specifically what they're talking about, will get stricken out.
But it will,
and they'll tell the jury that
they'll tell the jury that
what they said.
They'll tell the jury that, but the jury will still move off emotions.
And that's how you beat your case, and that's how you end up beating your case. Go ahead. He'll end up beating the case. Go ahead.
So you think he has a strong chance of beating
You might have some legs in your argument.
If a nigga does exactly what Lush says, and he gets sentenced, and he calls for an appeal, when he get up there, on my mama, when they go through all the shit, and they say that they told you to strike that out, and if a nigga find out that that's why or reason, he's coming home.
And also the juries, they instructed to do surveys and all that. They asked them and all that. What was your deciding factor and all that? They don't play about that jury shit, bro. I done went to trial, lost, and won. That's what I'm saying. I actually been through that process. So they didn't like, even though I couldn't unhear it and all that, like just like he said,
it's a
they
very
come back.
small thing, and you will get your appeal.
So it comes down to the jury. Is that like a pretty safe assumption that this case? Let's say they wind up charging him because he's still not charged, right? Like, but if he actually gets charged for this crime, it's really gonna. If it's a jury trial, that's probably David's best chance of beating the case.
And these-
unless they just come with a deal. Some people they know it's a weak case. Like, man, take this 15, take this dub. If he hop on it.
If he hops on a 15 pause, he's fucking guilty. You feel me? Like,
So I mean, not necessarily. So what I would say, I've seen people would think that, but I'm gonna keep it a band. I done took deals for shit that I wasn't even guilty of. It was just like, it just looked ugly. Like, your nigga can't tell on a homie, and niggas look
Really?
like me, and I really know who did it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because it's one gun, two guns, and it's two niggas. Like, damn, y'all.
I'm like,
fuck
I
it,
gotta
cut it.
plead.
You gotta plead.
Or I'm gonna blow everything.
Yeah.
Right.
So taking a plea agreement or a plea bargain, how some people call it, it's like more than likely, you feel like more than likely if you go to trial, you're gonna lose, homie.
So
You know what I'm
when
saying?
you
To get more
took the time for stuff
Yeah,
that you
bro.
didn't do, you knew you didn't do it, but you knew they might be able to prove that you did.
Nah, it's like, because when you on cases with other niggas and you got crimies,
Yeah.
once you get to trying to prove your innocence, you're gonna have to prove their guilt,
Yeah,
nigga.
And that's
You
just
get what
how
I'm
it be.
saying?
it's just-
If you're
just
there,
take the time.
proving your
Damn.
innocence is proving them niggas guilt.
Damn.
That didn't happen to me before for sure. I'm like, nigga, I didn't have a blower. I didn't do but nigga, proving my innocence is proving my man's guilty. So I just have to plead and let's get
take
this
the
shit
time.
over with.
Damn.
For sure, for sure.
Game. Cold
and
game.
even if it's not
I done went
ratting,
through
it's
some times,
still
shit
like
like-
it's gonna fuck up his
oh,
case.
Like, this sweet.
They don't even do
Oh,
shit.
my
That's what
mama.
I'm saying. The same nigga that went down for, nigga don't even put $20 on a nigga. Bro.
That's what's up.
That's how you get, bro.
That's what's
Yeah,
up. You
homies,
take time
man.
for somebody, then they just forget about you. That's crazy.
Nigga feel like that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, fuck you mean? It's my life too.
Exactly.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Hey, remember in the movie Notorious, and like when Biggie's in the car with his friend, you
He
feel
was
me?
like,
And,
yeah, you got to
Biggie's
do this
got-
rap thing. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take this time.
Biggie's got the blower on him and the Johnny slide on
That's how
him.
I get, bro.
And they're like, yo, they blurp him and he's like, his homie's like, don't worry, just give me. Dude, we never heard about this guy again.
Yeah, we never know what
Like,
happened to him.
Yeah, what's up with bro?
Like, did he get
He's
out
like
or was-
still locked up? This is fucking insane. 30 years later.
He took the good
Like,
charge.
thanks, dude. Fuck, but you did help us get Biggie Smalls. Which is
Yeah,
fire.
shout out to Biggie. Rest in peace to
But
Biggie.
I'm not gonna jump out the window and say free David either.
Nah,
Absolutely not.
That's
Sorry.
crazy.
I'm not saying
That's a
free no
crazy
nigga who
take.
got charged for killing a kid.
Yeah, that's what
I ain't gonna lie.
You was hanging out with a little girl regardless. You
Yeah,
did.
Yeah.
a little
Oh, you
girl
bad.
at that. Like, this not even no gang shit where you can be like,
Nah.
all right, nigga, you was young and you signed yourself up for this. This is a innocent little girl, nigga,
Child.
that you allegedly took advantage of. Ain't no free you, nigga.
And it wasn't just there's multiple streams, and then there's like different times you met up, and like I get like, okay, you a superstar, right? You a celebrity, and you young, like he 20, 21 years old, whatever the fuck he is, early 20s. I don't know how old bro
Right.
is, right? He doing a show, you feel me, or making a public appearance. He got young fans, like little kids might want to take a pic with you. Nothing wrong with that. You
Right.
take a pic with the,
Don't
but
be-
like,
but don't be kicking it with
don't
him.
be
Yeah,
inviting him to
it shouldn't
fucking
be at
live
your
stream
house.
at the
Yeah,
crib.
bro. And
like,
I always say I don't wish jail on nobody except two kind of people. I always been saying this. I don't wish jail on no type of motherfucker except two kind of people. I feel like if you're out here hard R-ing women,
Yup.
and if you're out here playing with kids in any
Yup.
manner, from violence to sexually, any of that, I feel like if you feel me raping women and playing with kids, you should go to jail, bro.
I just think that it's
You
just
gotta get them niggas gone. Anybody else, bro? I feel like street justice should be taken accordingly.
People never cease to amaze me, like when stuff like this happens, because it's just like you would just think with a person like David, who is wildly successful, making crazy amounts of money, like living the life that most people would dream, and you get caught up with murdering, or at least people think you murdered a kid.
I mean, what you mean? You got people like Harvey Weinstein and all type of other people. Money don't make, but money don't make. Not
Right, but
make
that's
you
just
weird, bro.
Yeah, but
Money
that's
allow
the
you
thing
to
that
be who you
confuses
always
me
wanted
about
to be.
people.
Like,
Because you would just think if you're in that, you could get any woman you want. Why are you out here messing with a kid? That's
I mean,
crazy
if that's the
to
case,
me.
some people like him. So,
Cause that mean that's who he was when he was broke.
Man,
money,
listen, people-
money allows
it just
you to be who
amplifies
you
who
wanted
you
to
are.
be.
man, listen,
Yeah.
people.
he's a graduate of
people listen-
BYU, Brigham Young University.
Listen, people need to start paying attention to these old white men too, nigga on the dead homies, nigga Leonardo
That's a fact.
DiCaprio and all them.
Oh,
Nigga, every
yeah,
time-
no.
all they girlfriends,
Leo?
you get 50
Leo.
years old and all your girlfriends is 18, 19, nigga. Damn,
Why did Leo
Leo
catch
with
the
his kids.
stray?
all your nigga, all
Leo
them.
caught the
We
stray.
watching
All them.
Leo.
Start paying attention to that too, cause that's weird.
That is
We
Never
watch-
had no girlfriend over 21.
Man,
We
yo,
watching
15,
Leo.
Yeah, he be
18,
doing it like
19.
I've
Lee
seen the
Stars.
whole list.
Yeah,
He'll be with them from about 18 to 21, then he drop them. And then
Scott
he'll be
Disick too,
19,
nigga.
23, he'll drop them.
Yeah, it's
Once
like-
they hit a certain
Hey,
age, he stops.
remember
fucking
when
with
Jerry
them, and he
Seinfeld?
goes start over to a younger one.
Remember when Jerry Seinfeld was at the peak of his popularity and he had that 17-and-a-half-year-old
Yeah.
girlfriend? You feel me? Like, Allegedly.
Elvis had a young chick. Didn't Elvis?
Elvis had like a 13-year-old
old
girl.
niggas did.
Jerry Lee Lewis, the great, you feel me, singer and rock and roll star, had a daughter with was married to his 13-year-old cousin.
Freaky ass
crazy.
Karl
Niece.
Malone.
Hey,
That
Karl Malone,
nigga's crazy.
We were naming
Yes,
white
nigga.
people. We were
I don't
naming
never
white
give
people.
Karl Malone no
But-
pass when we
Yeah.
start talking about this shit. I'm always drop his
Yeah.
freaky ass name.
I was on the
They
whites,
let
but
his
yeah,
ass
Karl Malone
pass,
too.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had
In
a
the
kid,
NBA
but
for
he had a
long
kid with like
time.
somebody that was
it
super
just,
young.
it just wasn't the same back in the day. I'm talking
Right,
about
it
this
wasn't.
day and age. It doesn't make it right back there. But it's my grandma, my grandma got married like she was like 13, 14.
Right.
She back in the day it was just different.
Yeah, my
Yeah, it
grandma.
was.
She was there. She got
But
married.
that shit wasn't that long
that's
ago.
how- that's for
Karl
sure.
Malone was in the NBA in the 90s.
Yeah.
Shit not that long ago.
No.
I mean, my grandma like 70
Yeah.
and my papa like 21 years older than her.
Yeah.
But this is in the fucking 50s.
And I'm
Right.
pretty
This
sure
shit was
your
different.
and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure your G-Pops wasn't related to your grandmother. as well.
And they met when,
Yeah.
when she was well into adult age.
You
She was
feel
just
me?
really
Like,
old.
Hey,
You feel me?
but to be fair though, a lot of people was forced into incest as far as our people back
Yeah,
in the day.
back in the day.
This
Damn.
is a fact.
Yeah, due
back
to
in
like
the day.
It
fucking
was forced
scandalous
to say.
breeding practices and things of that
Yeah,
nature.
yeah,
That like,
for
yeah,
sure.
Other demographics, they just chose that.
they're down with it.
Yeah, they just
They're
chose
down.
that.
Shit.
They-
Weird
See
shit.
a lot of weird bitches too. Like,
Yeah, weird shit, bro.
Hey, we have a policy over here. You feel me in Italy, and it's, if you can't keep it in your pants, you feel me, keep it in the family.
Whoa,
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's
That's a
crazy
thing.
take.
Jesus.
That's insane.
That's a
Stop
crazy
playing, Lush. You doing some freaky white man.
I'll
shit right
still be sitting on a TV show that Gypsy Queen, that Roman
yeah.
Gypsies,
Oh, yeah,
they
they're
married their
with it.
cousin.
They married their
now.
cousins?
Gypsies is freaky.
There are some others. Like I could go off on gypsies.
Yeah,
of,
gypsies do a lot of weird shit.
That's I can
There's
tell you
some
some
They
shit.
calling people gorgeous and all type of shit. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, but they be marrying their own cousins and stuff like that.
But I'm not gonna lie. My distant cousins from Argentina, like because a lot of Argentinas were like all.
His
That's the
distant
part of South
Argentinian
America
cousin?
where all the that's where all the Italians moved in South America. So there's a gang of them. Most Argentinians, they're actually of Italian, not Spanish descent, even though they speak Spanish, whatever. But my cousins out there, I'm not saying I would, but I'd do it.
Don't steal my line for that shit.
Ah,
Don't steal my line for that
so don't
shit.
mix me up with
Hell
that
no,
shit.
don't use the I do it for that shit.
I'd do it.
Trying to get hit.
Don't steal my hell no. Nah, no sir. No,
I
sir.
love
You
I
out
love
here
I
bugging.
love my girl, so I would
You out
never
here
cheat on
bugging.
her.
You out here bugging.
But I would, you feel me? My cousins. If my girl left me, I might have to holler at my cousins.
Hey,
you feel
but
me?
nah, the only
Yeah.
look,
just-
wait.
Can y'all
The
take a joke? Jesus
hold on,
Christ.
You know some weird shit. But
Halfway
the
joke.
only cousins that's acceptable is my cousin.
That's what
Like
I'm
if it's the
saying.
cousin on the other side and like that has no blood relation to me, you get what I'm saying? Like,
are distant cousins.
It's your cousin,
My cousin
but
got
that's
half
your
sister, I'm
that's your
kinda like-
cousin from your pops, and this is they cousins from their mama side.
Neither
Oh,
of my
that.
both
You get what
my
I'm saying?
parents are only
Okay,
children.
that
You
makes
get what I'm
sense.
saying?
That
Both
makes
my
sense.
parents are
Y'all
only
follow me?
children.
I didn't did that before.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
that's
lie. I didn't know though.
Right.
I didn't know, but then I found out and I was like, damn.
No, that's
I
cool. You
have
get to
no
pass
Kissing
it on.
cousins.
I'm like, what the
Kissing
fuck?
cousins.
I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, nah, that's like they my cousin on my daddy's side. You feel me?
Right.
And nigga from my pop side, so boom, it's they my cousin from my pop side, and this they cousin
Or
from their mama side.
let me say
I
that.
don't know
Yeah.
this.
Totally
Or-
separate.
Yeah, it's totally,
Totally
separate, and I
separate.
never met him in
But
my
not
life.
related, you feel me?
Not related at all. You feel me?
Or listen, let me tell y'all something that's cultural right now while we talking about this.
What's that?
So the black people, we claim everybody as our brothers, our sisters, and our cousins.
Mhm.
Just like he said, even if it was on our mama's side and our daddy's side, them our cousins too. If
They
we got
claim
siblings,
cousins, yeah.
if they have siblings, if my siblings not by my same mom and you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is, and they cousins, we tend to call them cousins too. This is for sure cultural. But not only that, the half thing kills me.
I don't do
Yeah, I
that.
know.
No.
What you mean?
That's
What you mean?
cultural.
Ain't no
That's
half.
cultural.
Yeah,
Black people
don't play that.
we don't say
No.
like if you a child of my mama, my mother, or my father,
Yeah, that's
you're
my
my
sister.
we don't say, oh, that's
Yeah,
my
that's
half
not my
sister.
half.
Right,
We
right,
don't
right,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
you're right.
definitely
We don't
cultural.
do
White
that.
people, oh, that's my
Right,
half sister.
right,
or
so
whatever.
y'all tell me
That's
if I'm-
cultural.
don't
but-
got
Okay, hold on.
cousins,
So tell me if
I
I'm
don't know
bugging.
white people who call
No,
their cousins
it's-
cousins. They say Jeff.
It's-
That's
it's-
Jeff.
it's-
Yeah,
it's
They don't be like my
deeper.
I
cousin.
said
No,
that the other
it's
time.
deeper than that too. I feel like because what I learned
I
from
said auntie
hanging
and
out.
uncle. I never heard them say auntie and
They
uncle.
don't say that. They say
No,
that's
word.
Melinda.
Yeah.
He not gonna say his auntie. You
No,
feel me? They weird.
Fools will be like, won't be like, oh, that's Uncle Jack. You feel me? No, that's Jack. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? For sure.
Exactly.
But
See?
okay.
My-
White people shit.
No, but let me
My
take it further though.
Yeah, that's
my
cultural.
Older family members, I'll be like, oh, that's my uncle, whatever. But
Yeah,
you feel me?
yeah.
If you like closer to my age, I'm just calling you your name.
Okay, so what
Nah, them my
I learned though
In
was
our
a big
culture,
difference.
That's disrespectful. Get you slapped in your
Yeah,
face.
facts.
What was a big difference though? Like
Disrespectful.
me hanging out with like when I was a kid, hanging out with the black homies for the first time and stuff. I'm talking about really young. Like then I realized like a year later that this dude that you said was your cousin is
really
not
my
your
mom,
fucking
bro.
cousin.
Yeah,
That's just your homie that you've known your whole life.
He's-
Most
Your
of my
parents are friends.
aunties
He's
is my
played-
mama's
Half of
homegirl.
your
Right,
cousins
right,
are not
right.
actually related to you by blood at all, but you calling them your cousins.
Right.
White people don't do that at all.
Oh,
You
for
feel
real?
me? Yeah,
You know.
no.
And
You
niggas
know,
are good.
feel me?
Niggas
No.
is good for that.
Because
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
we're very family oriented.
Yeah.
That's why I
And we
had
welcome
took
and accept all.
so
bro.
Right.
huge offense when Tommy Gunn said that black people wasn't family oriented. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, he was wild. That was
we
a
some
wild
of the
time.
most
Yeah.
family oriented
Accept
motherfuckers
it.
on the planet.
Right.
That's all we do.
accept everybody.
Yeah.
You feel me? You'll have like bro, my auntie for instance, she got her foster license and she been having kids of other races and shit. Nigga, I got a little Venezuelan cousin, a little white girl,
Yeah.
all that shit. And I don't be like, yeah, them not my people. Like them is like
That's
nigga
family.
little cousins.
Right,
You feel
yeah.
me? They been I watched them go from 4 to 14. This is my cousin.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's
You get what I'm
family,
saying?
it's family.
And we don't treat them no different.
If
We don't, you know what I'm
I've
saying?
hella
You-
black cousins,
Respect
aunties, uncles, parents.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel me? Like that.
You know?
I'm not related to any of them.
Family treat me like they family.
Bro,
Exactly.
yeah,
my point.
that's
That's
how
what
we
that's
are.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If we bring y'all,
Bro,
Black and Belizean.
if I bring you to the house,
they're gonna
bro,
be like, whatever. Oh, this is my son, or this is my
Yes,
nephew. If that's
yes,
auntie, or this
if
is
I
my
brought
nephew.
you to
that-
the house
yeah,
and I
they
didn't
do.
call my mama and tell her ahead, she'll be mad because she not gonna have enough food
Yeah,
for you.
that's
Nigga.
the type of shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
she'll be mad that she didn't
Like, why
have
didn't
been
you
up
call me?
prepared.
Right,
Why didn't you
yeah,
call
yeah,
me and
yeah.
tell me you was gonna bring somebody so I can make sure I have enough food?
And honestly,
You feel me?
I'm
That's
not
That's been
gonna
my
lie.
experience too. That's
I'm
how
not
black
gonna
people
lie.
operate. Yeah.
Mexicans
That's
low key
right.
like that too. Not to the
Right.
same
I
extent,
wouldn't
but
doubt it.
Mexicans low key like that too. To the point where like my
Just
closest,
not with us.
So, not necessarily like depends on who it is, but some of my closest partners, like my best friend, his mom is my mama. You feel me? Period. You feel me? Like I have a black mama, I have a Mexican mama. Like if you're that close with somebody and you
Right.
embrace in that household,
Nigga, you know my family.
exactly. Like,
Nigga.
like your pops is my aunt. You feel me? Like that's all
You feel me? Like he ain't never
All
treated
family.
you like
Right.
nigga,
Yeah, exactly.
you know
So,
anything different, fool. Like
that-
nigga,
that's-
I've been on
that's
this nigga since I
very-
was 10 years old.
Exactly. So that's very like
Yeah, a
Like,
lot
nah,
of that
y'all are
shit is
right.
cultural, bro. That's-
y'all are right. It is cultural
bro.
because I never like it'd be as opposed to the white family that I grew up next door. Oh, that's the Lobemans. That's Mr. Lobeman. That's not like you
Right.
feel me. Oh, that's not
Didn't feel
Uncle
like
Bill.
family. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even though he really is.
Right.
He really is my Uncle Bill for real.
Yeah,
RIP,
even
feel me?
you know what's
Like,
crazy
but-
because even
I got an Uncle Bill, too.
growing up, even when I was growing up, we never even we didn't even call grown ups, other people, other households by their real names.
Facts.
That was
Right.
Miss Johnson.
Yep.
That was Miss Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was Mama Wu, or that was Miss. You know what I'm saying? That was Mr. Wilson, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, we
Yeah, we
never
don't go
even we
first
couldn't
name
even call.
basis.
Yeah,
Nope.
that was
That's
I
disrespectful.
That's
For
out.
sure.
I could
Even
never.
as an adult.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, to this day, I can never.
Yeah.
I can never call my auntie. Oh, da 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 da.
Pam.
Or none of that. Uncle,
Yeah, but-
hell no, they don't play that.
I want to
I
say
call
that
her
also
And I don't even feel
transcends-
right. To me, it's disrespectful. It's just
Right.
that's disrespect.
I
Bro.
think that
That's
also
how we were raised,
transcends
though.
race because I feel like super proper like old school families like in the South or the East Coast, white people will be on that too. But like white liberals, like my family, oh, call me Peter, please. Don't, I'm not Mr. Hyams. That's my
Right.
father. Call me Peter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's like a lot of white folks that
Yeah.
I grew up around. You
Right.
feel me?
I see
On
white
that.
people. I know white people that would call their parents there by their first name.
And if you-
That was
and-
always
and-
odd to me.
And look, that's why I be feeling sorry
So odd.
for kids that's mixed. Thank God, look, I got both black parents, so I was lucky. But I be feeling sorry for kids that's mixed and their mama white because they don't get to grow up with the experience of how we do because it's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
It is
Having a black mama is different.
It's
bro.
different.
I'm trying to
Definitely
tell
different.
you, like it's just. Nigga, you that's essential for the black experience, fool, for your mama to be black.
Black mama,
So you think
the
that's
black
what-
mama experience.
Yeah, bro, it's different. You feel me? Like, nigga, my mama black, fool.
So
Like, nigga, my
culturally-
dad black.
So culturally, is that more important than having a black father in your eyes? You feel
No.
like?
It's not. It's
No.
not more important. It's just because most majority of households have a lack thereof, as far as one side. So that just becomes the experience. I was lucky to have both, even though my parents separated when I was like 6. I still had my pops and my mama. You know what I'm saying? At all times.
Okay.
You feel me?
So someone like, let's say like the Lottos and the Drakes of the world, where they got a white mama but
He
a
missed
black
out.
dad.
Mm-hmm.
It-
He absolutely
are
missed out.
they? in your eyes, is that less black than if they had
I can't call no.
a
I don't.
black mother but a
Interesting-
white father?
interesting-
I don't like the
Interesting
less
question. I
black
like that
shit.
question.
I don't like the less black shit because I feel like that's disrespectful. And I ain't even mixed, but I don't feel like I'm not calling no black person mixed. Nigga, you're black. You get what I'm saying? Like to me, they black. Nigga, because they would have still got persecuted at the same sense of the law, nigga, 200 years ago due to the 1% rule.
Who's
and all
a
that
famous
type of shit.
person that's mixed with a white daddy?
I don't know.
Like maybe Tiger Woods?
Is this
He's
Pops
probably
black?
like probably
That's
Asian.
Pops
Tiger
black.
Woods don't
I
be
don't
doing
know.
nigga
I don't
shit.
know.
It's
I'm
He don't
asking
be
you.
doing nigga shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He too
Because
You know what's crazy?
I
Because
have
there's a lot of them
Smash
too.
Bros.
I can think of like I know like my partner Alex from Culver City. His pops is white and his mom's is black Haitian. You feel me? And like that fool's like was a straight like he's a fly ass white dude. Like he like a Gary Owen type white dude. You feel me? Like, but like
You said they dad is white.
yeah,
Bob Marley?
That's what I'm saying. That's Bob Marley, great example. Father was a British soldier.
Really?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Today years old. I did not know that.
That is the
Right.
best example. And look at him. He culturally, you can't really be more like, you feel me, for the people and culture than Bob
Because he
motherfucking Marley.
because he grew up. He grew
Yeah,
up
yeah,
where
yeah.
he was at. He just was born with fatherless. That's
Right.
all.
Who I'm pretty sure abandoned him or wasn't around. You feel me? Like,
But no, I think what Sus talking about is nigga having that experience because
Right.
No, no.
a lot of times, but not that he's not saying that
They
know
less black.
necessarily having a black mother is better than every other mother in every
Yeah,
culture,
right.
even though
Not
we gonna
saying
be
that.
biased. To he's not saying at all. He's talking about as far as like you having a mixed kid and being able to, you know what I'm saying? Because you have a black mom, you know what I'm saying? And she gonna have that. You're gonna have that black experience.
Yeah.
You're
How
gonna
can
be
this white
surrounded
lady
around
teach
black
you how to
people
love
and all
your
that.
blackness?
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's
that's
just the
what
bottom
it's-
line.
yeah.
of
Or
it.
even how to
can
be
this-
black.
How can
How
this
you
white
don't
lady
know, right,
teach you?
right.
You know what I'm saying? And especially if your dad not there, then you
Right.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because her experiences are probably going to be way different as a white
Way
woman
different.
than whatever your experience is going to be
Yeah,
as
bro.
a mixed child.
She
No, I
can't
can-
show you how to be
Hey,
black.
but you know who
She can try.
I got another one too. She a celebrity too. And a lot of people don't like him, but I'll fuck with him though. Shout out to Todd Chrisley, bro.
okay,
His granddaughter, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's biracial. His son is white and his mother is black. And he goes on record, you know what I'm saying, about saying like he goes out of his way
I know
to
exactly
get
what
her
you're talking about.
to get her a black hairdresser,
I like
a
him.
black nanny, you know what I'm saying, so she can get that black experience because their side of the family, you know what I'm saying, has no African Americans in there or
He said
experience
he don't
like
want
that.
no more white people telling her what to do more than
Yeah.
she already got a
Yeah,
white
she
daddy. He
dope,
was like,
too.
I don't.
And her
I
name
fuck
is
with
actually
him.
Chloe Chrisley. Yeah.
Boom.
fuck with him.
And that's I just realized you know what this is because you're a big battle rap fan. Like one of my best friends at my boy Passwords. You feel me? Like
Pass, shout out
yeah,
Pass.
Pass's father is white and his mother is black. You feel me? And he grew up like super culturally black, and you wouldn't think that people think he's like random mixes when they see him or whatever. But he like, you know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
crazy thing about me, like even like with myself, right? Like I'm mixed. Like you know what I'm saying. My mom's half Mexican, but I don't ever say that. Like, people
Right.
ask me, I'll be like, I'm black.
Because you black.
Yeah,
because
so
nigga, when the police pull you over,
I'm
you're
black.
a nigga.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
don't
But
none of that
sometimes
shit
it makes
matter.
me feel like, why don't I say that though? Because I literally have a Mexican grandpa. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just whenever people ask me, I'm just like, no, I'm black.
What is your dad?
Black.
That's what I'm saying. So
Right.
in the Bible say you are what your father are.
Yeah.
You know, now that's what it is. But I go to this all the time. A lot of people, they be so, you know what I'm saying, pride driven on a heritage and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, I use this all the time. Just like a lot of people say, oh, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican. We had a black conversations all the time. Oh, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not black. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican. Hold on. Let me get you. You already know. Look, I'm black. I'm Dominican. I'm done. I said, but you're a black man first.
Yes.
Dominican is not a race. It's a nationality. And a nigga, and people gotta understand that because they swear up and down that all Mexican is a race. It's not a race. Native American is not a race, bro. It's only 3 races.
What's the race?
Black, white, and Asian. You black,
Okay.
you're black, white, and Asian.
Hold on.
no, but you
Mexican's
said
not a race.
No.
Oh my God.
that's indigenous.
No.
That's like
That's
these
literally
indigenous
nationality,
people, like,
bro.
yeah.
You're a black man,
even
bro.
Deeper than that.
Okay.
Even deeper than that, because you can be Mexican and they'll draw your blood and draw somebody else's blood 20 miles away and it'll be completely different from each
you
other.
have conquistador
Because even
DNA,
then,
you have
gotta
Aztec
realize
DNA,
Mexicans,
you have African DNA.
Yeah.
like-
Mexicans don't even speak their native language. They
Yeah.
speak Spanish, and
They don't
that's a
speak Aztec.
European language.
Spain?
They don't speak
That's a
Aztec.
white language.
They don't speak
Spanish
Mayan
is
in
white.
Guatemala.
That's a
Latin
Europe.
is from the
It's nigga.
Universe of Spain.
Spanish is from Spain. They are white people. They just speak Spanish, nigga.
Now,
That
if you
shit
think-
in Europe.
I'm not gonna
Spotify-
lie. My whole life, I thought Mexican was a race. I just did.
No.
But look,
It's a mix of things.
Nationality.
No,
It's a-
listen.
it's a
To be fair,
nationality.
I'm
to be
learning
fair
today.
with you, bro, I was right along with you.
Right.
Of course, I went to prison.
Right.
You
You
know what I'm saying? I
learned some
started
things.
educating myself, and a brother sent me to the side and like, how many races is it? And I'm like, man, it's about at least 100 or 200. I say this all the time. See, people be embarrassed with it. I didn't know neither until he started breaking it down. I started reading. I'm like, damn. He said, bro, it's a difference between race and nationality. It's only 3 races that exist.
Bro,
Black,
Black,
white,
white,
and Asian.
Look at
Anything
the
else
US
fall up under
Census.
that, bro. And 2 of those came from one.
look at the U.S. Census. It even says
Pretty much.
it says white and non-Latino white, and those are both categories, but it's still category.
I learned that shit because my
Puerto-
pop.
That's on the U.S.
Puerto Rican,
Census, bro.
My
Mexican,
pops put me on this kind
Dominican,
of shit.
Cuban, all that's a nationality, bro. It's not a race, bro.
Yeah, because you can be all those things and be black. You gotta
100%.
realize, nigga, when they took us from West Africa, nigga, they just dropped us off at different stops. Look at it as a bus stop. You feel me? They dropped niggas off in Puerto Rico. They dropped niggas off in the Dominican Republic. They dropped niggas off in the South. They dropped niggas off all in different places. Then they end up mixing with whatever people are already there, and then you get that. You feel me? Niggas the same people. The cross-Atlantic slave trade is all this. You all came from the same place. They just
Now-
dropped y'all off in different places.
On top
we
of
got
that-
dropped here.
Spody made a really
It's
interesting
cooking.
point.
It's
That's
cooking.
all facts, first of all.
And then,
Census is
and then
100%
everybody
right.
start breeding.
No,
So
no,
then
but,
that's where
but
we
you
get-
made a really interesting point, Spody, when you said in the Bible, it's you, whatever your mother is.
No,
I mean,
your father.
whatever
They
your
say
father is
you
in
are
the
who your
Bible.
father, your
Okay.
father are.
In the Torah, the Jewish book,
I
it's
know.
the opposite.
No,
It's the opposite.
listen,
It's
all of man,
whatever the
listen.
mom is?
Yes.
I read the Torah. I believe in all the Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible.
Correct.
That's all it is.
So, but it is
The Old
op-
Testament.
So basically, you're whatever your mother is. So I'm technically
yeah.
by Jewish law not Jewish because my mom is Catholic. You feel me?
Yeah.
My father is Jewish. Now, on top of that, the whole when we're talking about racially mixed, like beyond just like white and black, think about all the rappers in LA who are half Mexican and black that pretty much are just black. Like X4 is half Mexican, Frosty the Snowman half Mexican, Rucci Salvadorian. You feel
Guns.
me? Like a lot of these guys, but
Guns.
they're all half black. You feel me?
He
Like
don't want to
and
be black at all.
but all those guys are considered.
That's crazy.
Tommy Guns, yeah, don't even
truth.
consider
I
himself
know.
black.
It's just
It's the
crazy.
truth.
That's
right.
the
But he blacker than you.
But he is black.
He
He is
told
black.
me- Nigga is black.
Nah,
But
he
he
told me he
rolls,
was
he
black. When we was
considers
going
black.
back and forth, he told me he was black.
No, he considers himself black, but he rolls
But
differently.
he clearly,
Like,
you feel me, favors one other side.
now,
Who would he roll with in prison? With the
Mexicans.
He
He
from
from
Mexican
Mexican hood.
Okay.
sort of gang.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I will say this: do you guys feel like the main reason why there's way more mixed relationships where the father is black and the mother is white because it's harder for white dudes to game up and pull black women, even though they want to?
No,
No.
it's because we are loved and hated throughout the
same
entire
time,
planet
right.
very, very strongly. We loved by women of every races and we hated by men of every races. And I just think it just come down to nigga genetics, how we look, how we act. We the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. That's just what it is. The black man is the most copied thing on planet Earth. Nigga. You go to any place on the planet and they're gonna be copying the black man, nigga.
I would agree, but
But that sucks that they hate us at the same
I have
time.
a slightly different take. My personal opinion is why you will find like in more interracial relationships and or when his kid turned out of them, became of them, when it's especially as black and white, I would say because the black man has more access to the white woman than the white man has to the black woman.
Yeah, but
a
how
lot,
come?
yeah. So
Cause we the shit. It don't work that other way.
so
That's kind of my point, though. No.
no, so a lot of these rappers, you know what I'm saying, they be athletes and stuff like that, and they be able to move to Beverly Hills. They be able to move to the suburbs. They be able to move to this. Not a lot of white, and this is unfortunate that not a lot of people is not wealthy. A lot of our people don't come from means. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a white person who comes from mean, and you know what I'm saying, and generational wealth. What they gonna move to the projects? What they gonna move to poverty? You see what I'm saying? So when we get money, we move out the hood. They already got money, so they not trying to move in the hood. So I think what he said is right. I agree, but it's like in those situations, I think a lot of it is like circumstances. You know what I'm saying? They move, and once they get there, it's like, oh, I'm popping, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they chasing after. That's what they going. I'm like, well, I ain't never see you. You know what I mean? So they
I
get
think
more
it's past
exposure.
that though, because Spody, what
I
about
know.
the people? Well, what about the niggas that that nigga they pops struggled like the Ball family. The pops struggled, and then the kids already growing up in that shit.
But he
So
had
it's
he had access to a white lady. A white
I
what you
get
said,
it, but
a white man is not moving to
I
South Central
understand.
LA.
I'm not using that
bro.
example. I'm using the second example you said when they pop up and they're popping. They've been there their whole life. So that's not always the case that they just popped up and they the new guy or like they popping now. They live there their whole life. So they still, I agree with you as far as we have access to everything. But I think it's also deeper than that, as most other races, like most black women usually only fuck with black men. That's starting to change now, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. But usually black women only want black men, and women of other races, they like everything else. But the men of other races usually stick to their own race. It's the women
So it's
that
the
are
guys.
venturing
Okay.
out.
But
You
guys
would prefer a woman of your race, right?
Yeah, but y'all don't see that. Y'all don't.
I don't discriminate. Fool.
I'm not saying...
Bad example.
I'm not
Don't
saying
ask
that-
him. Yeah, bad example. This guy likes all types of shit.
No, discrimination is saying
You know?
that you refuse to fuck with something. That's not what I'm saying. I say prefer.
Right. I prefer with
I
black.
mean, that's what I'm around, so that's just
It's
what
nothing
been
wrong
for
with
the
that.
most
Nigga,
part.
say
Yeah.
it.
I'm
You
not-
get what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an example
yeah, I'm not
that
tripping,
most
bro.
men of
But-
other races prefer their race, but the women, they'll venture out. And they usually want a black man nowadays.
That's funny that you say that, because
prefer the
I'm in a
opposite.
space right now. I've dated nothing but black women my entire life. Like, that's all my girlfriends, my daughter's mom is black. All my long relationships have been with black women. But I'm at a point at 46 where I'm just like, I would be open to dating another race just to try it out.
You
'Cause
seem
I've
like
never-
you fucked a plethora of white women.
I have, but you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
okay,
But I haven't
yeah.
had like relationships with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I would be open to it just because I'm just like, okay, I've done this one thing my whole life. Maybe I could open it up to something different. Like, I'm at least open to it now.
Black
back in
men
the
usually are the one race
Right.
that are open
Right.
to all races.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's the other races that stick with it. Asian men usually stick with Asian women. Latino dudes usually stick with Latino women.
Yeah,
you feel
human
me?
nature,
And
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love seeing.
We
Asian,
one of the
if
only
you see
races
like
where
an
we
Asian
venture out.
dude with like my homie, shout out to my boy Uwe, my boy TJ. This fool, he's a fly ass Asian fool. Always had a black girlfriend, bad as hell. You was
That's
straight.
because they be around
Hey,
us. There's
you was
outliers.
straight pimp.
I always when I speak, I always say I use the majority, not the minority, because it's always gonna be a minority of every race that like nigga like you. There's
Yeah,
always
type
gonna
shit.
be some of yous in every race as
Type
far as
shit.
a small percentage. You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
ask you this.
But there's hella gentrification also in South Central.
Right
So
now,
there's
yeah,
more-
shit
and I
changing.
know y'all both know that. So there's
Shit
more.
changing.
So to push back on the previous point, y'all was saying there is more and more white people that are quote unquote moving to the hood because the hood has got a rise in real estate value.
The hood
That's
not
right.
being a hood no more, but that's people with money already. They
right.
disgusted of the people right there, man.
Let me ask y'all this as black men. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all ever see like a white dude with like a bad black chick and be like, man, this nigga here.
Nope. Whatever.
You know,
Whatever.
Yes, yes they do.
Nah, but I do
Not
be
generally.
like, but I do be like, I be like, he don't know what to do with that shit.
Exactly.
That's what I be like, he don't know what to do with that shit. You feel me? But I
But
don't
I
never
see
be
that.
mad or like be hating. Hell no. But I feel like
Yeah, I don't ever
that's
hate,
what's up.
but I
You
just
did that, but
give it. I'll be like,
you don't know what to do with that shit, nigga. You
like I
feel
don't
me?
respect it for some reason. I'll be like,
I don't
man.
not respect it. I don't do that. You feel me?
Right.
Because one
To me,
of
that's some man. That's some hater shit. When
a
I see
nigga who
that,
helped me in life when I got out from doing like 10 months as a kid, nigga, I got out and they put me in this little program and shit, nigga, where you go speak to kids. Like basically you help probation youth. We was trying to get police out of high schools and shit like that. Like you know how they have a whole little department. We trying to get up out of there. And like nigga, I had like a little mentor dude, and I still fuck with him to this day. You feel me? My nigga named Daniel Castillo, Latino dude, but nigga, you wouldn't know. Like he like racially ambiguous. Like nigga cut his
You
hair.
look like Drake.
You might think, yeah, like one
Yeah,
of those
yeah.
type shit. You feel me? But his wife, black, dark skinned, black lady, beautiful lady. I like her like a motherfucker, cool as hell. I ain't never, not once growing up was like, man, this hating this weird ass nigga with the hell nah.
Bro.
But it's also different with a white man.
Bro.
Bruh.
I never say that.
I'm not
bro.
hating.
But just
though.
think about it.
I just feel like you don't know
But
what to
even
do with
the
that.
Nah,
parallel I'll
fuck
draw like
that.
this. Do you think this, as
Oh,
even as a black
you
dude,
gotta let me answer the question
Go ahead.
first, though, brother. Before you answer another one,
Go ahead.
my when I see that, I never hate, bro. To be honest with you, if he got something hot, I'd be like, damn, cuz did that. Holy crap, that'd be my thing. Like, yeah, cuz did that.
But on
You
the
feel
flip
me?
of
But
it,
I mean, this person, he just off the skin tone. Nah, I mean, that shit don't mean nothing because it's only one. you only gonna see one or two, and then if it's something like that, like, oh yeah, cuz giving her a bag.
Mighty,
That's just what it is, cuz let's keep it a band.
Mighty,
I'm not going to act
Mighty.
like I like it.
You don't remember my ex-wife?
I'm not gonna hate
You
on
don't
the
remember my
situation or be
ex-wife,
mad.
bro?
I'll
I
just
don't
be
like
like,
it.
You don't remember my ex-wife, bro?
I don't remember.
She literally, me walking down the street with her, I would see people's souls leave their bodies like 15 times every hour. It was.
I'm sure everybody will.
and you know,
feel
black
me?
women ain't giving a pass. If you show up and you got a white girl on your arm, they're gonna be
They
like,
be on
this
you.
nigga is.
And I didn't.
You know that,
Yeah, they
Spody.
do.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
they
Black
do.
women is gonna
do.
trip.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. I've
They do.
I've been hanging out with a white girl and get looks from black women like,
Bro, it was like
The
playing
majority,
Mario
they do.
Kart.
Yeah,
I
that
would see coins just flying.
That's
when I
literally
walked by
a
with
no
her.
thing,
we need
Spody.
to no. We need
have
to
you
stop.
have you
we
ever
need to
dated a white
stop.
woman?
Oh, yeah, listen. We need to stop putting these narratives, these false narratives out and acting like this the 1960s. We talking about
It ain't
before
false. I'm
second.
talking about right
Bro,
now.
right
Can
now.
I finish?
Go ahead.
Can I finish? I feel like when people say that about black women, I feel like they talking about when it was fresh out of segregation, or even you say 20, I'm just either 20 or 30 years later. I just don't think it's that way no more, for the simple fact
It's not that.
it's definitely not no more. I don't think my sisters hate on these women. You know what I'm saying? Because they would a black man back in the day. It was like, all right, y'all either killing our black men, y'all sending them off to the army, or y'all incarcerating them. So the little man that we have, y'all come around, the good man, y'all come around, and then y'all taking them because you're already advanced and they trying to make themselves, you know what I'm saying, in a better predicament. I just don't think that's to be truth now. If it's an outlier, yeah, I'm not gonna say it's
Right.
none, but I'm around black women my whole. I just don't see them. I see it all the time. I say, like, I'm from LA.
They like when their guys, when black
Talking
dudes are
about-
dating white
Hold on,
girls.
let me
They like that
finish.
shit?
Listen, let me finish. Like, I'm in LA. If you go to Southeast Dago right now on the dead homies, that's like one of the most. If you go to Arizona right now, that's like one of the most biracial. That's all that's out there.
Yes,
Black men with
yes,
white women.
yes,
White men with that.
yes.
That's just why
I don't
you go
mean
to
the
San
women
Diego.
not hating.
Yes,
That
yes,
don't
They
mean-
not,
and
because
I'm
this is LA.
I'm telling you, this is a fact.
That they're not hating.
I
And I'ma
just
tell you
don't
why
see
I
it.
know for
Right.
sure. For
I
sure.
don't see it, bro.
And
I
my
don't
mama
see it.
always told me, don't you dare come in this house with a white woman.
And how old is your mom, brother?
My mom
If she
is-
don't, if she
my
can't
mama's
use the
not even-
comb,
my
don't
mama's
bring her
like-
home.
My mom was born in 73. She's not old.
Exactly my
I
point.
mean,
She come from that. She
75.
come.
She's not old.
And she come from that generation.
So
though,
that
brother.
mean that they teach all they ones younger. And
Yeah.
right now, I just seen, it's crazy that this conversation just came up. I just seen a post on the Shade Room where they just had this conversation where how do y'all feel? That's literally a thing. And I'm gonna tell you
And
why.
what I just say,
I'ma
after
tell you why.
segregation, your mom
I'ma
born
tell
in
you why.
73,
I'ma tell you
brother.
why. I'm not talking
That's
about,
what-
now I'm talking about a whole new generation of women. Let me finish. We let you finish. Now let me finish. The women that's even younger, I just sat and watched. Like when what's the dude who just passed away? Kevin
Samuels.
Now there's a
Yeah.
woman who does the exact same thing, right?
Oh.
You feel me? And I know a lady who watched that shit, so I'll be watching it.
Right.
And every lady that come up there, every lady, I'm talking about ages from 22 to 49 to 18, they all say the same thing. We already feel like when we picking a black man because we want a black man, we already feel like the skimmings are slow. Some are in, most of them are in jail. Some of them most of them want other things than their main thing be. They want white women. They don't. The pickings are already slim, and the good men want the white women. We can't have none to ourselves. They all say this. I don't
a
know
fact.
where you be at, brother.
Right.
But
I'm in the city.
all
You
the
did
black
not say
women.
that
I'm
shit,
personally,
dog.
I'm
all
not
the
talking
black
about
men.
in the city.
I'm talking about all the- I'm
the
talking
shit I'm
about-
watching. I'm talking about it's from here, nigga, from Georgia, New York.
Right.
There's women from everywhere. I'm just not just talking about a city. I'm talking about all the black women across the country.
They've been tripping on
I
Ice-T for
personally-
like
they
30
already
years.
feel like there's
I
no
personally-
black men to pick from, so they definitely don't like when the black men go and pick other races. And if we don't think that's facts, we can do a poll.
Right.
You talking about?
promise
You
you
talking
personally-
about? You talking about
personally
Georgia
experienced-
with
I'm talking about
homosexual?
everywhere. Don't just
That's
take
not-
Georgia.
that's not
I said,
everywhere.
nigga, from San Francisco to Massachusetts. They say the cities every time they pick up the
first-
phone.
first-
the lady,
Can I rebuttal?
go ahead.
Massachusetts is not a big population of black people. That's to start there.
Let's pick the big city. I said San Francisco.
Hold on, gays.
Everywhere.
You talking
Let's
about-
say
you talking about
everywhere.
gays,
From
Georgia
Oakland,
gays.
From Oakland
That's
to
all-
LA to Vegas to Texas to New York to Atlanta. Everywhere.
So we got to make it make sense, bro.
Everywhere.
If the pool is small and the majority of the people that, you know what I'm saying, that's out there is homosexuals, that's black, then they have a small pool.
Majority of them.
Of course they're gonna say that.
Right.
But we talking about for the masses.
That is the masses, brother.
That's
The
not-
masses of black men across the country are
No,
where?
it's not. You name
Prison.
You name three. You name three cities. Not a lot of
Major
black-
city, Texas, Houston,
They
Atlanta,
bro, they
LA.
they not saying that in Texas.
They
bro.
saying it everywhere.
And I
Yeah,
I
they is.
personally
Black women
experienced-
want they black men.
I
They- and
personally-
the pickings are slim.
Listen, I personally
Pickens is definitely not
experienced
slim.
being out with a white woman and we both getting looks like you feel the energy. Like, so I personally done that. Wasn't my girl. We just out hanging out. You and I would like walk past a group of black girls and you can just hear like, So that's happened to me. That's personally happened to me.
Doughboy,
Nobody
did the
ain't
white
saying
girl
you
have
never
ass?
got no lick.
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody saying you never got no looks. The question was, what is black women saying? Black women,
That they
all the
not
black.
giving- they
I
not-
don't be around black women that hate on white women. I just don't. They feel
not
like
saying
they
that
better
they
than
hate.
That's not about
I'm saying
hating on
they
white
hate.
women.
They just
That
don't
is
like
hate.
it.
That's not
That is.
hating.
How does that
They
hate
feel
on
like
white
their
women?
pickings
Just
are
'cause you
slim,
don't
so
like
they
something
would
don't mean that
prefer
you
it.
hate.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
because I don't like mayo
mean
don't
that
mean
you
I
hate
hate
it.
that
I'm
shit.
just-
I'm gonna
don't
keep
fuck
it.
with it.
I'm gonna keep it a band. I be around bitches that be around niggas.
And look at the
so
poll.
they don't be. I mean, you talking about a whole white audience? This not a black audience.
No. So you're saying
What are you
essentially
talking
that
about?
Not even
you're
true.
saying
That
you're
is
so.
true.
So you're saying
That
you're
is
so
true.
you're so like in this bubble of.
I'm not in no bubble or nothing.
Yeah,
Don't tell me
because
I'm
you
not.
keep
I'm
saying
not
in
in
the
the
city. You're not talking about the
I'm
city.
talking about in
You're talking
general.
about everywhere.
You said what your personal
even in
experience.
the
I don't
city-
think all black women get mad because
didn't
a
say
white
all.
woman has a black man. I
We
just
didn't
don't.
say all.
That's what you just said. The
No, we
masses.
said majority.
That's
bro.
majority.
That's not all.
All right, bro.
How is the
I don't
majority
see-
all?
I
That's
don't-
not.
You ain't-
86% or 14%. That's not all.
Hey.
It's the
Man,
majority.
you talk, this not you said this not even a black. This not even a black tag. What are you talking about?
Okay,
No, I'm
no,
saying
no,
that's
Niggas
people
are
are
black
agreeing
in
with
the
what we
audience.
say.
Sound dumb,
Niggas
bro.
in the
They
chat
agree
saying
with
they're
what we
black.
say.
Buddy, you got any black
I'm
homies
black
with
as
white
hell.
girls?
Niggas in the chat saying they
my-
black.
Do you have
my
homies with black baby
queens ain't
mamas?
never gotta
Every
hate
white
on the
baby
white
mamas.
women,
We
bro.
not saying
Because
they
that's
hating.
basically what it is. I'm gonna keep it a band. The women I be around, they be around niggas, so they don't even be worried about that.
There you go. Okay,
They be around
I
niggas.
guess
that's a
Niggas be
bubble.
around
That's a
niggas.
bubble to be in.
The women that be worried about white women taking their niggas and all that, they be dealing around bullshit ass niggas, gay niggas. They
Okay.
ain't worried about it. The women, the black women I be around ain't worried about a
So
white
you got
woman taking
no-
her nigga or are worried about her because she got a black man.
So you have no
She already got a
homeboys.
real one. She got a trophy already.
So you have no homeboys that have a child with a white woman.
I never
None.
said- I never
I'm
said
asking.
that.
I'm asking.
I never
do you?
said that.
Do you have homies that
I
have?
never said they ain't rich.
Two things can be true at the same time, Spody. If we
I'm
ask those same
I'm not
women,
mad at your take. I just don't
we can
see-
ask
Simple
those
question,
same
dude.
women if they would prefer for their homegirls or take themselves out of the equation and say,
Right.
for your homegirls picking, or if you were single, would you prefer for a black man to be with a black woman or another race? They always gonna say black men.
And I think this generation don't care, bro. I just don't think that back in your mama's generation, I just think it's different right now, bro. I just think it's different right now, bro. I don't think they tripping like that.
I could
bro.
almost
I don't
guarantee.
think they tripping like that.
I could
brother.
almost guarantee if you went on a date with a white woman, you would understand what I'm talking about because you would get those looks.
You make it. I got the looks. What you
Okay,
talking about?
so you prove it by pulling.
Back in the day, I'm
I
talking-
walked around with a Mexican
That's
girl
not the
and got the
question.
looks all the time.
That's
The question
I've
is,
ne-
do black women
almost
get
all my
uncomfortable when
girlfriends
we
have
date
not
white
been in
women?
my
That's the
race.
question.
I don't think they get
Like,
uncomfortable.
I do.
I don't think
would
they get
disagree.
uncomfortable.
I would respectfully disagree.
They do.
Yeah,
Because I felt it personally.
Man, if I was to walk in with a white lady right now, my peoples will not say, "Oh, why you got a white girl? You should have got a black." They gonna welcome me into like all the other black people.
But
They're
the
gonna,
black
"What's
women
going
is gonna
on?"
look at you with the stank face.
No, they don't, bro.
And her.
Not
and they really not gonna like
Listen,
her.
You
It'll
said
be
you-
less about you and
Say
more
about
her.
your people, the
They
women,
sure
are
is.
not about me. I'm talking
I'm
about
just
my
like-
personal experience.
Right.
The women that I'm around, the women I'm separate, the women I know, the black women, they're not doing that, bro. They're not on that type of time.
Okay.
I'm
The
not
women that
African
you around,
American, I'm
baby.
Mexican,
Yeah,
but
women
my
you around,
husband
so it's
is,
our
and
own
I get
personal
looks,
experiences.
vice versa. The chat has spoken, and these are Mexican ladies with black men. It
No, they,
was
nah, you talking
100
about man?
black
This
comments.
is a whole white tag. What are you talking about? A couple
Hella people
white
said they
chat.
black.
a couple
Hella
black
people
people.
said they
A
was
couple
black.
black-
Barely
a
have
couple
a
black
white
people,
fan
bro.
base,
They
bro.
say-
White's probably the smallest demographic in the chat. You're tripping, bro. Like
you
that's
tripping.
not even true,
Nah, you tripping.
bro.
We could agree to disagree.
You think we have
I
a fucking- hey.
the chat has spoken.
I don't
man.
even-
Suspect. We got a white
I said
chat.
what I
That's a
said.
white
We
chat.
definitely don't.
That's a white chat, bro.
You tell it. You said the question is, or you put it. The question is, what is it?
Do
black
black women
women
care if black
care
women
black
date outside their race?
Yes, they do.
So
Yes,
listen.
they do.
So listen. If you ain't talking to a chat up, it say 322 voted. If it's not 322 black people that's voting, then
All right, let's do a
Everybody
racial
black.
poll
They're
then. Fuck
spamming
that.
black.
Hey, Steve, you down?
Spamming black
Because they
right
know
now,
from
bro. They
personal
spamming
Racial
black.
poll. Racial poll.
spamming
Racial poll.
y'all niggas don't got
What
common
race are
sense,
you?
bro.
Black,
Yeah,
white,
that shit is
Asian?
crazy.
How?
Eastern.
We can't-
I'm about to.
This conversation doesn't lack common sense.
Right, it doesn't.
Can
I wanna
explain
see
why
one
that?
poll.
Go ahead.
If the chat is not full of black women, how can a Mexican woman, how can a white man, how can a black man speak for a black woman?
Because they're
if they-
speaking-
Nah,
hold on,
make a
bro.
poll, bro. We
So
wanna
if
see what
that-
they
if
are.
this chat, if this chat
Fuck
is
that.
not all of black women, this is an inaccurate. It's an inaccurate voting because they're not all black women. So that means they all speaking for a black woman, and that's not a black woman. What are you
Okay,
talking
so
about?
what I'm saying is that can be their perception of what they see. They
It
can
does
have
not
black
matter. They
homegirls.
The whole
speak
chat
for
is
black
black.
women.
Right.
They
The
cannot
whole
speak
chat.
for a
And
black
there,
woman.
and there probably is black women in there too.
Facts.
The whole
We
chat is
can't
black.
just say
And then
there's no
it's the
black women in there.
perception
I'm not,
of
who
that's
said
what it
there's
is.
no black women
I
in
didn't
there?
say that you said that. I
Is
said
it-
we
is that-
can't
is
do
it-
that.
So I'm saying,
So
if
you
the
can't
chat,
say that
if
they're
the
not
300
represented there.
Oh
You
my
can't
God.
say they're not
They're not
represented
represented.
there.
It's 300.
How do you know?
Listen,
How do you know?
Because it's 322 people that just vote. Man, it's
How do you
common
know?
sense. If
That's
it's
not
300
common sense. That's assuming.
You
Yeah,
right,
because
man.
you don't
That's
know. How would you know
assuming.
who that
That's
322
assuming. I
people
don't
consist
know.
of?
bro.
Any of it, that would be
Right.
assuming.
That's common sense. If it's 322,
That's
if
assuming.
it's 322 people that voted in this chat, it ain't 322 people that voted that are all black women.
We didn't
Okay.
say that either.
We didn't say
So
that.
we can't take it- we
So
can't say
because
they're
you're
not
not-
there.
Point for me.
We can't
So
say
that
they're not
mean-
there.
That mean it's
You
an
can't say they're not
inaccurate.
there.
So because you're not a black woman,
it's an inaccurate.
so because you're not a black woman, you can't have a opinion on the matter of what black women do and how
Yeah,
they
that means you're
react.
speaking for a black. That's like me speaking for a Mexican. I can't say do all Mexicans. If they put up a chat right now and say, well, do all Mexicans not like black people? And I say, and I'm in the chat, I say, yeah, not all black Mexicans. That'd be an inaccurate answer because I'm not Mexican. I can't speak for the Mexicans.
Well, to rebuttal, I know for a fact that we could say, like I just did earlier, that men of other races outside of us prefer to stick with their own. And
Right.
I asked a few,
That's a fact.
and would you prefer to date a woman of your own race, Mikey?
that's
I'm dating a white
that's
girl.
a general statement. This is
That's not his
that's
race.
a general statement.
That's outside his
That's
race.
a general
And that's
statement.
not outside his race.
Yes, it is.
That's a general statement right there.
Kinda.
That's a specific statement. That's a specific question. You just asked a general question.
No, he
This
That
is
was
a
very specific.
But
that's not. That's a general. You said
It's specific.
You may not
would
want.
you
my
want? That's
God.
very specific. So I
notice
asked
he
another
didn't
race.
ask me that question because he knows not to. You feel
And you
me?
don't
Like,
have to be
You're
the
right,
affected
you're right,
party.
I would.
You don't have to
You're
be
right,
the
I would.
affected party to have an opinion on it.
Facts.
Just because you're not a black woman doesn't mean that you can't say that there could be a white woman in there that went on a date with a black dude and she got dirty looks. So she's like,
It do make
just
sense.
because it's different than you doesn't mean it doesn't make sense.
If,
If you do a survey,
Let's
if you
flip
do
it.
a survey, and listen,
I want some sushi.
If you do a survey on something as a certain demographic, and you survey somebody that's not from that demographic, how is that going to be an accurate?
Because you
statement?
can still have personal experiences without being the actual thing that you're talking about. You can have an opinion and say, I think black women trip, and you don't have to be a
and you
black
really,
woman.
And you really believe that because you're dealing with identity crisis. I understand that.
What is that even? No, I'm not. I'm
You
not
are.
dealing with an identity crisis.
You are.
I know who I am.
You are.
I'm Anthony Dwight. I know exactly who I am.
$5. I'm a black woman and watch no jumper faithfully. Scroll up, Mikey.
let's go back, let's go
Mikey.
back.
Go
Nah,
to the
run
super
that
chat.
shit,
Go to the super
DHC.
chat. Nah, not that one. The other one. Yeah, that one. I'm a black woman and watch no jumper faithfully. Most black women do care.
And how do we know
Yes,
that's a black
they
woman?
do.
And how we know that's a black
They
woman?
do.
Come on, this is what
Oh
we
my
do.
God!
This is what
Come
we doing.
on.
How do we not? Just like
hey,
that.
I'm
It's
not-
common
hey,
sense. Just like you
hey,
said.
That's
They
common
say
sense.
that.
No.
Common
It's a fucking
sense.
person with no fucking.
If they
you
say
right.
they
You right,
black-
you got that. You right.
How we supposed to
W
know?
for you. Y'all.
Tell her
That's
D-
assuming.
DM Spody Face right now if you a real person.
Nothing.
DM Spody Face, please.
DM me for nothing.
All right,
Y'all
DM me.
Y'all
DM
right.
him. DM him. DM No Jumper.
Look,
DM somebody
if I'm
to verify
sitting in
your
a
identity.
restaurant with a Mexican lady and a black woman walk up to me and say, that's what you doing, I could give an opinion on saying
Exactly,
black women.
and he's not a
don't-
black
and I'm
woman.
not a black
He's a
woman.
black
I
man.
can say it because I experienced
Personal
it. You don't gotta be a
experiences
black
matter.
woman.
That's all I'm saying.
That was his point.
You can have an
And yes, you
opinion
can.
and not be the thing.
It's easy.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can base it on things that you saw and your perception of what things are. That's all.
Facts.
What's the next topic?
I don't even know what topic we were on.
What's the next topic?
I ain't arguing.
Hey, whatever we got to do to hit the damn whoopty wop, because you feel me?
We done this yet?
Whatever ain't hit the whoopty wop yet.
Ooh, a black picture. Wait, that's a black woman with a picture right there.
Did she DM it?
$5. Now anybody.
whole-
So how
a
do
whole-
we know if there's any black women in the
A
chat?
whole.
Spody, so how do we know
You
then?
talking about
how
one
do we know if
person,
there's
two
any
people,
black women in the
okay.
chat at all then? If we can't believe this, how do we know? Wait, let me read it. Let me read it. If we can't believe this, how do we know if there's any black women? Fancy Baby LaFleur, 2044. And you can't just make an account and comment. It has to already be an account, Spody. You can't just make
She does not look like
Almighty
that.
W. I'm a black woman.
No, that's Lotto. That's like Vanessa Williams.
It's a black woman with
That's
dreads.
Vanessa
We're being
Williams.
serious right now. You're fucking it up. This is a black. Almighty W. I'm a black woman and I love me a black man and I definitely care. They care, Spody. They care, man.
You said
That was Sharice
On
Mills.
top of the vote.
That was
Vote
Sharice.
of 300 people.
That was fucking Sharice Mills, if we're being honest.
Come on, man. More black women comment.
man,
More black women comment. So we can get this shit to bed.
I mean, just because you talk loud or you want to keep yelling,
Quiet it down.
don't mean
Quiet it
it's
down.
right.
Black
you
women
talk
keep
loud.
commenting. Black women keep commenting so we can prove.
Let me know when I can get a word in. Go
Go ahead,
Go
brother.
ahead.
Go ahead. You've been speaking
Floor
the
is
whole
yours.
time. Go ahead.
Floor is yours.
Again, just because I never said that it's not black women that feels like that.
Okay.
I never said that.
Hey, check your DMs.
Hold on, bro. Let me speak, bro. Because I think it's been yelling over me all the whole time and just
Sorry.
talking loud and
Sorry.
just screaming. That shit, man. That shit. That doesn't mean you're right. Just because I never said one time that it's not black women out there that don't feel like the way, because I know it is. But when you say all black women, when they see a black man with a white woman, automatically getting their feelings or say, oh, I just said I don't see that. I don't experience that these days. That's all I said.
Right.
And all I said again is if you have a chat of 322 people that voted, how is that an accurate vote when it's not 300?
Oh, it's not enough of a sample size?
Cuz,
All right.
God damn, cuz. If it's 322 people that voted in the chat, bro, how's that an accurate attack? But when you ask in the chat, does black women get mad when they see a black man with a white woman when they're so all I'm simply saying is the whole chat is not black.
Okay.
The whole 322 people that voted in it is not all black women, brother.
What do you got, Josh?
That's
I
all
agree.
said.
Hold
Man,
on.
man,
Hold on. Josh
we
wants
never
to know.
said
Josh, you gotta hit.
That's all
Who
I'm
cut
saying.
Josh's
That's
hair?
I
Who
never
cut
said
Josh's
all.
fucking
I
hair?
said
Hold
a
on.
majority.
Let's hear what Josh says.
Okay, Sapori, you are not wrong, but how you're getting there, I feel like, is also not correct.
There's a lot of coping going on, huh?
So you're not wrong. A sample size, right? Of was it 400 people?
Right.
322.
Let's say 300.
Yes. So you're gonna have to take in the variable too that this is a 90-10 male audience.
Even helps my story. It helps me more.
Josh.
Thank you.
Okay,
Go ahead.
all right,
Let him
all
cook.
right.
Okay.
And I wanted you to be able to prove your point, but the point you're making for just because a sample size is a sample size, like
Yes.
it's never gonna represent everyone's opinion.
I agree. All I was telling Sus is you thinking you basically solely won because the chat voted that. I'm simply trying to simply tell him this. First of all, the chat is not all black. It is not all black. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on
That's
now.
that's why I said when I came up with the assessment saying it's not an accurate vote because not all of the 322 people that voted is not black women.
Josh,
That's all I was saying.
Josh, are you well across the demographic data of the channel? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you say 90-10 male female is pretty accurate.
On an average
break
like
down
this?
the racial demographic.
Right.
The heavily watched racial demographic
Or
in
Latinos.
this region
No, who's watching right now, bro?
across the
Latinos,
board-
blacks, then whites.
Oh, that's not the right order.
All right, so break it down.
I kind of want to just look now, but I
We
think
got
it
it.
might be white, Latinos, blacks.
No fucking way.
W's in the motherfucking chat.
Especially if you're gonna go, especially if it's
Not,
gonna,
First
it's
of all,
full of
first-
shit.
I didn't basically. I felt like I had a.
That's a
I had a
fucking
W
lie.
far
Especially
before the
regional.
chat. I had a W far before the chat.
Yeah,
I had a W far before the chat. Yes, I did.
There's
We had
no
a
W to be
far
had here,
before the chat
Spody.
Because
really
we are
doing
in
this
the real world. We are in
no
the real
W to be
world.
had.
You don't. You did not win. That's not how that works.
and that's the thing with Spody.
That's not how that works.
That's the thing with Spody is he's
not how that works. I want to
he
say
is right a lot of times, but he doesn't know.
about?
Josh is a black apologist, first of all.
That's not how that works.
Josh is a black
Because I have multiple rebuttals. No.
Let him cook. Let him
That
cook.
works for other people, buddy. That doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. Because we cooked you far before the chat.
Yeah, the W for West Side, not for
first
you
of all,
winning.
you kept saying all when the whole argument breaks down because that was never anyone's argument up here. So the whole basis of your argument is an L because we never said
had an
all.
argument.
You said all.
You
Your
presented a
rebuttal
question.
and your rebuttal is irrelevant. You went on for about 4 minutes and I'll shut up. So let me go, please. Thank you. I never said all. We never said all. All was never the word. We just watched you say all. We just watched you say all for 5 minutes. That was
the question?
never the rebuttal. We said majority.
What was the question?
We said the majority.
Pull up the question.
Do
What was
black
the question?
women? It doesn't say all.
Hey, Josh
No,
lied.
It doesn't say all.
We would never
You
say
lied.
that.
We
Do
there-
black women or do most black women
Yes.
not feel a type of way when black men dance?
That was the
Yes,
question.
they
Would
do.
you say yes?
Most.
That's
Not all.
Most.
you-
Not
Not
all.
all.
I never
Most.
said
I
never
You
said
said all. Yes,
I never
you did say all.
I don't even say that.
One argument at a time.
Then let me go, because I let this nigga
Because
go.
you said something I didn't say.
You
though.
said all. We can run the footage back. You said all.
Can I talk?
I'm texting.
I
Dan.
said that's not the experience that I had. I said what you're saying right now, I don't experience. I've been saying this the whole time. I said
When I shut up and let you go, I heard you say all about 4 times, brother. You said all.
And just how you got
I
your
was-
personal experience
I
to
said,
shape.
all what?
You said all. You said that my argument was
Right.
all black
Because that's
women.
not
You
all
said
black
that 4
women in the
times.
chat.
I never said that.
And this the way that you came to how you feel about
You said I'm saying all.
the-
then
the-
I'm-
You said it.
I never
the
said
way that you
Did
came.
he say all?
He said all several
You
times.
said it 4 times.
He did. But what I'm saying
Let's
is the
watch
way
it back.
the way that you came to have your opinion shaped is fine, but we also got 400 other people. You're not a black woman. They don't all have to be black women to have an opinion.
Point. You're not even
You
in.
have an
You've been to
opinion.
the L, bro. You
No,
said-
fat,
you
he's
said-
right.
did
You're
not.
not even a black woman, so you
Yeah,
can't
so how are
automatically
you
win.
telling
You
me
know
that's
what
what
it
people
is.
black
women-
You
said that.
can't
You can't speak
automatically
for black
win.
women.
That's what I
we,
said
We
that.
can all formulate opinions off not being black women. Your whole thing was they're not all black
Exactly.
women. We none
So
of us
neither are
is.
you.
So
Exactly.
neither are you. So that don't make you a W. That don't give you a W. We can all formulate an opinion on things from living experiences. We never negated your living experience. I never said that
He's
you
cooking.
didn't live that. We said the majority. We said for all. We spoke
Right.
for women in Georgia. We spoke from, and this is something that I watched with my own eyes from a TV show. It's a specific topic from a lady. She's a black woman, and she calls in, and I've been around, and she does the whole Kevin Samuel things where she calls other ladies and they all say their city, and they all have the same argument. I didn't speak from
You
just
the
my
only one who
experience.
saying all.
You
No,
said
you said
all,
all,
brother.
Spody.
You said all, brother. We have ears.
Let me know when I can talk.
You talked and then you said for us to shut up and then we
No,
did.
I'm
Can I
saying-
finish?
Go
I
ahead.
ain't landed to my
It's taking
point
10
yet.
minutes.
Let me finish.
It's
I
taking
ain't
10
been to my
minutes. Go
point
ahead.
yet.
Go ahead.
Cook it.
It's taking
We
10
gave you the
minutes,
floor. Let me take
did.
it.
10 minutes.
That
go
was
ahead.
just one opinion. The second one, the chat, we can't just automatically say the chat goes away because that's the sample size we have. You can never just have, unless we go out with clipboards and only find black women and ask them, that's almost impossible. So we have to go off the sample size. That's like saying Will Chamberlain wasn't the shit because he didn't play these new niggas. We have to go off what we seen and off the sample size. So you can't take that away from who are in the sample size. Anybody can formulate an opinion if they have
true.
eyes and if they've been on the planet Earth.
That's true.
W sus.
Now, can I say something? I
give it-
promise
I'll
you it
give
ain't
it
gonna take me
30
10 minutes.
Okay.
Remember we was talking about
It
Georgia?
did. You had 10.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got
You had 10. Go ahead.
I got text from Tam, by the
Yeah,
way.
Tim.
I got text from Tam to read.
Get your shit off.
So we can move on.
Black woman.
One story.
Listen, when they was talking about Georgia, you was saying all. When you was talking about Massachusetts, you was saying all. I said it's not even a lot of people. When you was saying Texas, you start saying all. You was the one saying all. I said it can't be all because I know. How can I say all women? And when I said the people, my experience and the women that I be don't be on that. So how can I say all black women say that? That was you saying all of America.
I said majority.
It's the majority. That's why we put
said
most.
majority.
It doesn't matter. We could let it go. We could let it go. I know for a fact, like I said, man, Josh proved my point for me. Y'all proved my point for me as well.
Okay, selective hearing. You were definitely you were right.
Thank you. Very
The point you were making was right,
Right.
but how you got there was not.
You didn't execute the landing.
Yes.
So I was right. So it don't
Your
even
point
matter.
was right.
I was right. So
You
what,
were
what
right.
does that
point
mean?
about the
You just didn't
chat,
execute
not
the
the
landing.
conversation.
It went to the
correct?
conversation.
Point about the chat, Josh, not the
I can't-
conversation.
That's
Thank you. He talking about the chat, not the conversation, brother.
how if your sole argument was
It
based
wasn't.
on the chat.
It wasn't.
It led up to getting the
wasn't.
chat.
My sole argument wasn't based on the chat. That was just the extra little cherry on the cake. The cake had been baked. The cake had been baked,
never
brother.
been
We
baked.
had already baked you in the cake.
You jumped out. You jumped out and
The
said
cherry
majority
on top
black women
was the chat,
All right,
brother. The
you
cake
right.
already came out the oven and we bit
All
a
right,
piece.
what's the next topic, man? I want
All
already,
right.
man.
It's all right.
W's in the chat for Spody Face. I appreciate that insight, Josh. You know what I'm saying? And let me know I got that W.
Well, I'm not going to say anything else, but I will say that I was speaking to a black queen via text just now. I'm not going to say names. And
It better not be Jalik neither.
it's definitely
She's definitely not that.
It's
Cuban.
Look. So
She's still black.
who I'm speaking to
she be like,
is a
that's what
black
I'm saying. She
queen
bullshit,
that
that's
I'm
what-
pretty sure you respect.
Who Tam? That's Sam Bam?
Look, bro, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna use names. It's not someone on the pod.
Don't say it then. We don't even know if that's a real person. If you ain't
No,
gonna
but
use the name.
he just doesn't need to cite his source.
Bro, I'm talking to Lush, though. I'm talking to Lush, though.
Hey,
I wanna hear what
I'm on Lush, though. I'm on
Yo,
Lush,
what's up
though.
with Spody Face hating on Doe so much lately, dog?
I ain't how. I'm hating. I'm just talking to you.
You know, all right. So what I heard is, you know, she said, you know, we don't care. We make a little comment this and there, but we ain't tripping on it. You feel me? That's what she said.
yeah, I would think
That's
it's more
one
on, like,
person.
some not serious shit. You feel me?
She said it ain't
Yeah, I
that
never
deep.
said hate, but they would
Right.
prefer.
Right.
Because
I was-
it
I
goes
was-
I feel like
back.
that would be that with
and-
every race.
And it goes back to just their dating pool. Not that they're salty or they're mad at white women. It's just the picking. They feel like good men is already slim. So they feel like they hope they will prefer, majority will prefer that the good men go to someone of their own race.
And
they
again,
feel-
I disagree because I feel like it's a lot of black men up here that are the caliber, you know what I'm saying, to marry a black queen. I think that's wrong. I think that I didn't say you did.
I'm married
But
a black queen.
You
So
saying
what?
you saying
That's how they feel.
right now. That's
She divorced me.
You say you're speaking for all black women right
said
now. You said
majority. Stop saying all.
Majority. You're speaking for the majority of the black women right now, and that's just not. First of all, I can't see how you speaking for all majority of the black women when you're a whole man. I don't want to.
Because it's the experiences.
I'm talking to
Experience
suspect.
from a black
I'm
man
not
who
talking.
has dealt with black women his whole life. I got a black mama. I got a black
We all got black
grandmama.
mamas. We all got black
So
mamas.
then we should be able to formulate opinion on
But
things.
that's
we've seen
not
from black
that's not
women.
the truth.
I didn't. Whatever it. That's how you
That's
feel.
your- no, that's your
You feel
experience.
like it's
Say
not the
that's your
truth.
experience.
You feel like it's not the truth.
No, but that's your
You feel like
experience.
it's not the
But
truth.
that's your
I'm not
experience,
speaking
though.
from just my experience.
Right.
I'm speaking from other people's
Right.
experience that
And
they told me.
86% of
Yeah,
people agree.
and 86% of them people. I'm not you speaking
Yeah,
from your
all
experience.
Caucasian men. Yeah, we know.
All right, we got one more topic we gotta
right.
cover before we end. So
Okay.
let's get into this.
Yo,
Anyone
so
want to start?
funny.
Okay, Young Thug was nearly arrested and sent back to jail for driving with a suspended license and going 83 in a 45-mile-an-hour zone while on probation. He was nearly arrested and sent back to
You're
jail.
getting a citation. You were going
Thug her
83.
alone.
All right, that's criminal. You can be arrested. I'm not giving you a ticket for that. I'm just giving you your license is suspended.
My license suspended?
Yeah. It says, yeah. It says from, I wrote it down here. 11/24/25 financial responsibilities.
Financial?
Yeah, maybe child support or insurance. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm not giving you a ticket. Listen, you could be arrested for that. So
No, this cop is a huge
get that
fan.
taken care of.
Yeah, bro. You're pulling him out the
Listen.
speeding.
You're getting a citation.
License.
Yeah, I don't understand Jeffrey
Yeah,
on this.
suspended
Like,
license, they
You
so
go to jail for suspending. You
Jeffrey,
go
like,
to
it's
you
just-
can go to jail for suspending.
Especially 80 and a 40.
80 and a 40 is
Yeah.
crazy work. I just don't understand that. Like, it's always so perplexing to me. Like, when I see
45.
when I see a successful black man like that who's made millions of dollars, he's an icon. Man, and you just beat a lengthy prison bid. He was facing football numbers. You get out, I would just think at least, bro, if your license ain't right, get you a driver.
He just did down to 3 years in jail. You think he checking on that? He got so much money. That's the last.
That's a part of the
Why
problem.
you gotta have a?
Are you
Yeah.
telling me he didn't know his license
be
was
aware
suspended?
that-
I didn't have my
You should be
license
aware.
suspended a lot of times and not knowing. Like,
And
I'm
if
like,
you
oh,
just
shit.
beat like 30 years and they let you out, I would be riding clean on everything. I wouldn't be messing up. I would make sure my L's was clean.
And you
I
have
would do what I
enough
gotta
money to pay
do.
people to do
Because you
these
playing
things
and
for
he
you.
on probation.
You have enough money.
They put him-
got pulled over with suspended L's, and I didn't even have it.
They
I had
put
no
him-
idea, you feel
Yeah.
For
me?
sure.
too.
They put him
I'm
on
not
one
saying
of-
that that's wrong. I'm just saying that when you have things to lose, nigga, and all this type of things, and you're a multi-million-dollar
Yeah,
man,
you should
all
just
I'm
move
saying
different.
is, if you just beat some crazy shit and you have the money, somebody should be checking these things for you. If you're not gonna do it,
Yeah,
Because they
when
put
you're
him on a
suspended,
crazy.
They have right
his-
to search your shit. And
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Yeah, no, but his
Like,
probation is crazy, and he's on probation for like 10 years or something wild like that. So it's set up for him to fail. I just wish that he don't get caught up in that, because I don't want to see him go get booked and do
Yeah,
more
I don't
time.
wanna
Why
see this nigga go to
everything?
jail.
Why everything you start off with is like successful black black men. This happens
because
to regular
because
Can I
I aspire
finish?
to be one. Oh, go ahead.
Nothing.
Okay,
Right.
so this is why I say that. A lot of times successful black men get caught up in the trap and it just perplexes me. It's just like, damn, we can't escape this shit forever. When I see niggas like Lil Durk getting locked up, when I see these cats with that seemingly have everything they want, but there's still something about this game that drags them back in. It's just like heartbreaking a little bit because I want these niggas to win. I want Young Thug to win. Bro, don't get knocked off a traffic violation and take your ass back to jail. Just make sure that you got your shit right. You too old to not know what's up. That's all I'm saying. Now, I feel like successful black men get trapped in that all the time. And it's just like, you feel like you got to be tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to even go back into it. But like, even like with a Gucci Mane thing, it's like, it's tough. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, we're not doing
We're not
this.
doing that. No, we're not doing that. I'm just saying successful black men, it's easy to get caught up in the trap and go back to prison. I don't want to see Young Thug go back to prison. So my nigga, you got the bread. Get you a driver till you get your L's right. Because you know they on your ass.
Nah, fuck that. I'm free and I want to hit sport mode. You feel me? He's probably
could
driving.
do all that. You
Yeah.
should. But how the
Get
people
you an
that
Uber.
you pay, your little assistant, who you pay, man, they gotta
Get me
be on
right.
these type of things. Your tags, because I wouldn't expect your rich ass to be on top of none of that. Because if I had that kind of money,
Facts.
I wouldn't either. I would have my
Hire the
assistant
team.
being on top of all that, my team doing all that type of shit to make sure that when I want to go outside and do dumb shit,
Right.
I could be, you know what I'm saying, safe.
You on probation. Don't do 80 and a 45.
It's so lame because I never be having my L's and I drive better than 98% of the people I know. I could do, you feel me, 360, shake the Johnnies and fucking smoke a blunt while hitting the Jordan
know
pose.
why, but
you
I
feel
believe
me?
you.
Like, no, I could drive, bro. It's not that hard. Like, but it's just crazy that people that I know Young Thug know how to whip the V-hit. Come on, bro.
Right.
Leave that man alone.
That's what I'm saying. Leave him alone.
That's what I'm saying. Young Thug ain't do nothing
But he
wrong,
got to
bro.
move a little bit smarter. Like, come on, bro.
He
You in your
do,
30s.
but-
Just know that you riding clean. Know that it's already, the chips are stacked against you. So play this shit right because all you got to do is blam you once. You're already into it with Charleston White. Charleston White talking about he had niggas with him with slams on him and like he was trying to talk. Like, be careful when you out here.
I'm a fan
what
of
is
body
that,
cams unless it's moments like that, because normally body cams is like to
Save
protect the
niggas.
people,
Right.
yeah.
'cause
But
these
like,
motherfuckers was doing
because
whatever
I know
without
for
him.
a fact, I could hear it in his voice. That cop did not want to ham up Young Thug,
didn't.
bro.
He didn't.
bro. And I hate all
He just want
cops.
to
But he could've-
vocally chastise him and
he's-
shit like that usually
he
do.
could've.
when
Right,
that
Like,
nigga
bro,
go.
he's body cam. It's his boss watching and all. He's like,
Permission
oh,
to
man,
speak?
like,
Permission to speak, sir.
fuck out of here, dude.
Why we all acting like this is something major? Like he really putting his freedom on the line, like bro.
Because
Like,
he
He's
did.
not.
Because he
He's
did.
not.
Why
He's
can I
not.
not-
He did. No, you can keep talking. I was just responding. It was just interjecting. I'm still,
I mean,
you can still
you
keep
never,
going.
You never know what bro had in the car. You feel me?
Right.
Like, that's
And
the whole
doing the 80
thing,
and a
like, when you
45
got
and you're on
suspended
probation,
license,
you
they'll
can
tell
get your
you, like,
probation
oh,
revoked.
Let me search your shit, whatever,
Yep.
and then like
Because
I'll maybe let you go.
my shit is spinning right now. As soon as they pull it, they get to going through. But he already on probation, so he know that they can do that. Regardless.
Like they- but like the cop said-
over there, like
But like the cop said, it was an arrestable offense. He could have arrested him. So he did, in fact, put his freedom on the line
He did.
for something
It's not like
goofy.
he's out here doing active crimes,
Right.
but he is in the red because
Suspended
you on
L's,
probation and they can't
and
get
you
up on
doing
you.
80
If
and
you
a
wanted to
45.
be a dick,
Right.
He could have
took you. He could have booked you.
He could have.
But he did. So
He would
now
have
he's
been
like-
alright.
Right.
Can I please hear
They
Mr.
could've took
Spody
him, though.
Face's opinion? Mr. Spody, man, please hear your opinion. Please, I can't. Ain't no one trying to interrupt you. No?
I can't even
It's
get
up.
a- I
Go ahead.
can't
We ain't
even
gonna
get a
interrupt
word
you.
off. Y'all answering questions.
You have my
We
word.
won't interrupt you. Go ahead.
Nobody will interrupt you, bro.
Ask the question, not like that. I'm just saying.
No, please.
My whole thing about it is this. I understand he just fresh out and he did all that, but again, like me and bro said, I done literally be just because I ain't got Young Thug money, I done literally had my license suspended and not even know it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you miss a court date or a ticket turned into a warrant or something like that. My whole
Yeah.
thing is like we sitting up here making it seem like he putting his freedom in you know what I'm saying? To me, in my personal opinion, that's normal civilian stuff. That's normal day to life. You know what I'm saying? He looking like oh, I gotta. I know it ain't financial or nothing. Maybe I missed a ticket. I was in jail 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get what you guys are saying. You know what I'm saying? You're saying, well, you have enough money. Why you don't have people checking on that? Not everybody lives like that. Nobody want to drive. He probably want to drive his own self around his town. Not everybody have accounts. They don't trust everybody. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a good idea if you had the money. Of course, do it. But what I'm saying is, how are we making it trying to seem like he did something wrong by just being a normal human being?
I agree with you for once.
Can I ask
And
him a
that's
question?
all I was going
Can
to
I-
say.
can I-
Like he's
can
been
I
a
ask you a question?
normal human being.
Can I ask you
I
a question in
get that,
response to
but
that?
when you a millionaire, you don't have these discrepancies.
Yeah.
All that normal human being shit go out the window, nigga. When you just got out from a Fed case that these niggas was finna book you for the rest of your life, you're rich as hell, you famous as hell. Yes, it's cool, you are a normal person. I agree with you. Yeah, but you don't have that type of leeway to be be doing that kind of
Right.
shit. It don't matter. And if you don't want to pay nobody to do that, then that means you need to be on top of shit.
It's careless.
Yeah,
It's
'cause,
careless as
exactly.
fuck.
It's
Okay,
very
it's very
careless.
cavalier.
You
Fair to
playing
say
with your
careless.
freedom.
He
Fair to say careless.
he already paid his debt to society though.
But he on probation.
He's on probation. So if you're on probation, maybe
not
you shouldn't
done
be
yet.
doing
You
80
can't
and a
get
40. You shouldn't be doing 80 and a 45 with a hot license. That's all I'm saying.
They can't violate you.
You know
Even
what I'm
though
saying?
would
He
be
should have been
stupid.
doing 80 and
It
a
would be stupid
45,
and he probably
period.
wouldn't even make it to the jail. He'd make it to the station, but they can't take his ass. We can't act like that's not
If
true.
you was on 10-year probation, Spody, would you be doing 80 and a 45 with a suspended license?
Yes.
I don't
Hell
think you
yeah.
would. You're smarter than that.
You sound crazy.
I don't
That's
think you
regular.
would.
Normal people do. Millionaires do that every day. That's why you see all these people with these body cams do this every day. Right. You can have $100 million, $300 million. They at the end of the day, it does not reflect they bank account. They just do normal human being things.
I don't mean it's smart.
I hit sport mode and I purposely race the Johnnies once a week.
Can I just make an example right now?
Literally.
How much money? What was it? Paul Walker? What was his
Paul
name?
Walker.
He was a millionaire, global superstar, phenomenon, and all that.
Right.
Accidentally. He didn't mean to.
And that's even better.
Of course,
that's
of course,
even
he
more to
didn't
the point
mean to,
that
but
that's
what I'm
not
saying-
smart.
It's not smart.
I'm not saying that it's smart. I'm not saying what I'm saying is your bank account. A lot of times people not thinking how much they got in their bank account, brother. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's just normal. It's just human nature.
Yeah.
You got a fast car. You know, like us, we turn our music up. You know what I'm saying? You got a Hellcat. You want to hear that thing pour.
I agree.
So right. So let me put
I
something.
don't disagree with you.
Let me
I
put-
don't disagree with you. It's
Right.
just dumb and careless.
Exactly.
And you can't be
That's
moving
all we
like,
saying.
If you want to be on the streets, you gotta be thinking
You gotta
about shit
move
like that.
different. That's all we
You gotta
saying.
be thinking about it.
If you've ever been in a situation when you got released, Spody, I don't know your personal business, but if you get out and you're on probation, I would think while the time you're on probation, you might move a little different. Maybe you're not doing 80 in the Hellcat like you normally
Niggas
would.
is on probation sliding. What are you talking
I
about?
don't understand
man,
that.
that's
That
stupid.
doesn't make it smart. That don't make it smart,
I
nigga.
get it because I do it, bro.
That don't
I
make
get
it. That
It's
don't make
dumb.
it. That don't make it smart, Spody.
I get it.
Spody, that don't make it smart.
We're not saying
That don't
we
make it
surprised. We're not saying we surprised.
That don't make it smart, bro. That's
We're
what I'm
not
saying. It
saying we're
doesn't make it a
surprised,
smart
buddy.
thing to do. You said
I'm not
niggas
saying I'm
is.
surprised.
Let me cook for 1 second. You just said.
We gotta stop.
You
doing
just hold
this,
on.
bro.
You just said, Spody, out your mouth. You said niggas be on probation sliding, and be that as it may, that don't make it smart. You are on probation.
I never said.
That's all I said.
I never said that it makes it smart. I'm only saying is like you are what you are. Like you are who you are. Like people on probation still do. Like what's that? Since I'm on probation, I'm not gonna speed.
Yes.
You should.
Yes. You should keep
should
your
be
nose
smart.
clean.
So I'm on
You should
probation, I'm not gonna
avoid.
speed.
You should avoid police interaction at all
If
costs.
you a young thug and you in that big body ass shit,
They already
and you know
own
they
you.
watching you. You should be.
They hate
smart,
young
bro.
rich niggas, so they
We're not
already
saying
own
it's not
you.
normal. We're not saying niggas don't do this every day. We're
Right.
not saying it's not regular human shit. We're not
That's
negating
what I'm
none of
saying.
them.
And
Why
shout
y'all
out to
y'all
the
act like
cops.
y'all
We're not negating
surprised?
none of them.
No.
We're not surprised.
Shout out-
Y'all surprised.
Shout out to the-
surprised, gang.
He's fine.
We're not surprised.
He like
I'm just
this.
saying he's stupid.
He listened to that new goo
I get it.
This on
But
site.
Brody, you got your kids,
Like
bro.
this.
Right, you
They
got your
miss
whole
you.
life.
But you got your kids,
And
they
you just
miss
gotta
you,
move
bro,
different.
and you gotta stay free, fool. So you gotta slow it down. Maybe
your
not
car
go
down.
80, do 60.
Here we go.
Nigga, we're
Happy
not saying
medium.
be a buster
Happy
and
medium.
do 45.
Right.
Just be a little smart.
Right.
I'm not gonna do 45.
Man,
I ain't
ain't
gonna
got
do
no
85
speed bumps,
either.
we
I'm
slide.
gonna do
Split the
60.
baby and do 60.
I'm gonna do 60.
Right.
I'm gonna be low.
Speed bumps that we
You
slide,
feel me?
bro. Ain't
I
nobody
might
doing
lead the lamb chop and drive some low. You feel me? I'm gonna be double thinking these things, especially if I'm thug. That's all we saying. We
You
ain't saying
understand?
we surprised. You
He
saying
in
be
Georgia.
smart, bro.
He in Georgia as a country, bro. You know they ain't got no speed bumps like that.
get it.
All country road. I'm doing 45.
Yes, if you're on
tripping.
probation, brother.
All
Yes.
country road. You know what I'm talking about. They out there in the country.
And look,
They like
all right,
this.
look, I did that, Spody.
They like
and
this.
9 times out of
Whole
10,
time.
when you driving like that, and if you a superstar and
They
you by
on your
yourself,
ass.
what you riding around with?
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't got nothing.
Come on.
You ain't got no
on now.
ooh wop on you.
I mean,
Come
clearly
on.
he had nothing. He got out. They searched.
Yeah.
the
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, but 9 times out of 10,
You just gotta
you know
move.
you're a
Yeah,
rapper.
yeah.
You by yourself, then you gotta
blicked
protect
up.
yourself,
Yeah.
or
I mean, if he
outside
got
of that.
I mean, if he
you
got that in the
dope
car,
on
then
you.
if he got that in the
You
car,
already know.
then
You feel me?
So that's what
You
I'm
gotta
saying.
be smart.
And that's all I was saying, Spody. It's just like when you on
watch
probation,
this.
just move a little different. I want him to stay free.
Oh yeah. Hey, and by the way, fool, I got Ice Spice's back fade. If anyone, anyone else got a, yeah, anyone trying to fucking fade the homegirl, fool, like
you got to get your
straight up,
front
fool.
fade. You talking about somebody back fade? You got to get your front fade.
Damn.
I don't like what they
crazy.
did to Ice Spice, Spuddy Face. I don't know what you're implying.
I think she got to be moving a little smarter than that, bro.
Yeah, you can't just be at McDonald's and just have a random walk up on the snuff.
know?
Nah, you can't touch Ice Spice. You got
Can't get that close to
That's what
touch
I'm
me.
saying. When you a millionaire, you can't just be moving regular. No matter how bad you are owed that as a human, you sign yourself up for certain shit when you
Bronx.
famous.
And she from the Bronx, and she was getting
She's
down
still on
with that
business.
bitch,
She
bro.
still- she squabbled up. She squabbled
She
up.
wasn't even
Yeah.
They
tripping,
should
bro.
leave
I
her
ain't gonna
alone,
lie.
But yeah, she should move a little.
That's right, ISIS.
Squabbled up.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, shout out.
Oh, bing, bing, bing. What's happening? What's happening?
Where you from? Where you from?
Let's go, ISIS.
Wait, calm down, mama.
To fucking get to them.
Calm down. On your mama.
Said you was smooching.
Let me fight a
What am I dead to? Smooching.
You wanna fight me?
She didn't say
Are
that.
you a bitch? You wanna fight a bitch?
I didn't.
No, she fight me, bitch.
Sit back. Not again.
Why you trying to fight me?
Oh,
Hey, don't jump.
I like it.
Yeah, you got
I ain't mad at it.
She got down. It was a
was
draw. She got down.
there any context of why, like,
Just super random.
Had an issue and like slapped her.
you just didn't like her and wanted to fight?
Type shit. You know?
She got to move smarter. She got too much money to just be chilling inside the McDonald's by herself. At least have one big security. Like, why? You got to have one.
I mean, to
security
fair,
guard.
to
Come
she
on,
thought
Iris.
she had the little hoodie on. She was gonna get by. Nobody was gonna
thought she was trying to
recognize
keep
her
it
here.
discreet.
That's what she's trying to be cognito. But shout out to her for not turning it down and nothing like that. But you know, when you out here,
That just sucks. That because she probably got that problem only because of who she is. Like the
Of
girl probably
course.
noticed her, was trying to go viral. Like that sucks.
No,
Like,
especially like
She should be able to do that, and she got to drive far out. That's what I do when I want to do shit like that. I'm just gonna try to.
please be careful in
I'm
these
gonna try
LA
to negate it.
streets.
You know, drive a
like,
little
streets is
far.
crazy.
You know, she clearly was around. You know, but hey, I get it. Hey, shit happens. Well, all right, Mr. Dirty, member for 8 months. No jumpers only. Doughboy thoughts on Iran.
Hey man, listen, I cooked myself enough yesterday. I shall leave such political matters. It's just that's strong. No comment. I
Shout out
mean,
to,
it is
shout out
what
to
it is.
Iran, man.
Yeah,
shout out to them.
Shout out to Iran.
I'm not running back up that tree.
Best guy
cooked
for you,
yesterday.
OD dropped $10 and he said, LA is weird. Why the guy try to fight Ice Spice?
I think it was a chick,
God.
dude.
That wasn't even in LA, brother.
Yeah, eat a dick.
Yeah, it wasn't LA.
It was? On God?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
LA.
It was.
That was
Yeah, the
LA.
dude did try to fight her.
Ah.
for sure.
No, I
Wait,
see
wait,
the dude
that-
trying to fight her.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that didn't happen. We all
But
got
the first person to approach her was a Heiner, right? It was like yeah.
You know, he
yeah.
grabbed
I
old
think it was
girl.
his girl. That
Yeah, he
was trying to fight.
grabbed his girl.
What you gonna do? You feel me?
He grabbed his girl off of her. He lucky.
Yeah.
He grabbed her.
Yeah.
I love
She
Ice
had-
Spice, but if it came down to it, my bitch would be.
She
Ice
had her
Spice.
all up in the little booth.
She was tripping though. She went outside. She was like, I need my fade with her.
You know it is
I
hard to
need
get
that.
out them motherfuckers,
I
though.
need that.
It's hard as hell to get out them booths.
Let me get that out you real quick.
She just got to be more aware if you going to be moving like that. You got to be on your shit if you moving like that.
First of all,
Yeah.
when she walked up to her, blocking her entry, and she was talking crazy to her, you supposed to
to get off.
automatically supposed to stood up.
Get
Like,
off.
hold up,
Yeah, hold
nigga,
on. Who you
you
talking
still
to?
sitting down. You supposed to
I
stood
wonder
up.
what like McDonald's she was at.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Really,
she
like,
could
you
have. She
feel
could have.
me?
Uber.
Like,
She could have
out
Uber
here?
Eats that.
That was
order to the
McDonald's?
crib.
Never.
I bet you. I bet you. No, hold on.
It wasn't
I
out
bet-
here. It wasn't in South Central.
No, I bet you was the one on Century and Lassie, like right by the airport, like the one right
You see
by.
they booths. McDonald's ain't got no tables like that. Booths.
They got
like
booths
that.
there.
Since when?
It's
Yeah, they
been
do.
been had,
Yeah.
been had. That looked just
the
like that.
booth in-
Bro, they got
I ain't
booths
never
there.
seen it before.
Lassie and Century. I bet you.
This is
Yeah,
this
they
is
shit- they
random.
shit
This is
they shit
random.
different.
This is random, but a point I want to make because this happened the other day and it tripped me
Or
out.
it could be Hollywood.
This should let you know about it.
Don't look like Hollywood though.
About
I
inflation
ain't
and
never
how
seen
crazy
no
it
booths like
is.
that.
I went to McDonald's with my homeboy. It
I'm
was
matter of
just
fact,
us.
you went with right. They do got that. I'm tripping.
It was just two of
I'm
us.
saying it's Lassie and
Y'all right.
motherfucking
Y'all right.
Century.
I'm tripping. They
That's
do
all.
got
They be hella nice in there.
It was just two of us.
Certain parts, but yeah.
It was just two of us. We went to order some food. We didn't even order nothing crazy. I got a meal, and the milkshake was probably doing a little bit much. He got a meal and maybe like some chicken strips on the side and shit. You know how much it costs for two people to eat at McDonald's?
Like
Oh, that
$25.
shit hella expensive now.
$52.
No, it
Oh,
didn't.
my mama, that shit hella expensive.
$52.
You ain't lying.
Damn.
Bro, everything
And it
hot.
wasn't even hella shit, but like
Nah,
my
it
meal
was
was
hella
like
shit.
14.
Yeah.
His meal was
No,
like 14.
that was hella
Look
shit,
it up,
too.
bro. It wasn't even hella food.
Bro,
We
every-
both
you got the
we
big
both got a
smoke
meal.
order from GTA
We both
5,
got a meal, and he got
bro.
like some chicken strips on the side. So like, yeah, I get the chicken strips, but $52 fucking dollars. I was like, nigga.
Man, you better get that $5 meal, nigga.
Get them.
Man,
Get
oh,
them.
my mama.
Get
That
them
was-
I be
McDouble
getting a
and the
munchie
McChicken.
meal.
Nigga,
I go get.
Yeah, that wasn't no
hell
munchie meal, homie.
Nigga,
I'm-
$52 on that, you might as well just
Bruh.
got some good
Got some
food.
groceries.
no.
Nah, you got the Dave Blunt, special.
You got him fucked up.
Hey, somebody said that we
could've
should
got-
make a quick wellness check to Munchie.
I heard he
What
was
happened?
faded yesterday. He's
Oh,
straight.
yeah, someone. You want to call him?
You want to call him?
Sure.
He was pretty faded.
Swifty T2 dropped $5 and said David and her owe money for her services and the cartel just put her body on them.
Damn.
Or she was kidnapped and he didn't pay the ransom. There's more to
Oh,
it.
wow.
All right, conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. We're
All
gonna let's talk about the cartel some more, dude. Good idea.
Yeah.
All right. I get computers Putin, drop $5. Lush, a fake hip hop historian. The dude who took the charge for Biggie is D-Rock from Junior Mafia. He was home when Biggie was still alive.
Can we just how about it was a funny joke, dude? It was a funny fucking joke, all right?
Let's see what Munchie
Shout, I'm glad that D-Rock is outside and thriving, and I'm glad he took that charge for Big, but hilarious joke regardless. Sorry.
He's still man down.
Nah, he texted last night.
I think he hopped back in the
He
chat.
alive and well, bro. He might be
A-Dub, 1989.
the best voicemail
Dropped $10 and said, y'all should make a quick wellness check call for Munchie. Let's see if bro doing all right. Bro up the dip yesterday. Jeremy Roman dropped $5. When the next music stream got fired for that ass.
Hopefully sometime soon. That's why all you aspiring artists, please get your, you feel me, shoot your donations.
Nola1 said, Doe, relax. You was fired yesterday. Just drink less. Adam and the chat enjoys you. Don't try to fit in or you'll be hated like Tam, Creep, Moose, Ricky.
Them
All
people
right,
aren't
I'll take
hated.
that.
though.
Yeah,
I had a bad day on the pod. You wasn't here.
I didn't
when the
watch
first
it.
I would say half
Nah,
of those
but them
people.
people-
I'm saying it was a
Creep,
bad
Moose,
day
and
on the
Ricky
pod,
not hating.
bro. You
Half
made
of those
some
people
good
are well liked.
content yesterday,
It was
bro.
a
Right.
pod, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
And- and-
you
and
should
let me-
get a
bro.
little too lit, like you feel me,
Right.
but like
I was just
it wasn't terrible. You feel
Right.
me? Like,
And I wanted to thank all three of y'all, man, because my confidence was rattled yesterday, but this pod today has restored everything. So thank y'all for being such good podcasters. And
Man, don't
just getting me back into the
don't
flow.
fucking worry about what these J-Cats. We the ones that know
Right,
what's
right.
up.
But it was good.
You feel
Today
me?
was good pod, and it was fun. This was the energy I was looking for yesterday.
Nigga said
So.
I'll be in the booth disrespecting. What the fuck? Great in review 326 saying drop $5 and said don't take this the
Oh, here
wrong
go
way,
Munchie.
sporty cuz.
Oh, Munchie's calling.
Hey, Munchie B, the mayor of Inglewood, you are live, brother, on the No Jumper show. You feel me? On the motherfucking news. We just wanted a wellness check to make sure the homie was good.
Good.
Man, I ate some bullshit, bro. I don't think that shit was fresh or whatever. You know, they fast food, they be leaving shit up under that lamp just sitting. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like a substantial lawsuit in your near future, brother.
Did you get food poisoning?
hell
Was it
no.
food poisoning?
Something, because I was sitting there, I started sweating. I'm like, damn, it's hot, but I could feel the air blowing my. They gonna think I'm crazy. Somebody turn the air up some more. I'm like, man. Then I start feeling nauseous. I'm like, bro, I'm out of here.
Munchie, are you sure this wasn't another incident of you off the extracurriculars?
Nah, hell no. Fuck
No, he was
I
cool.
didn't
He
put no
wasn't.
less-
Yeah, he was just drinking like one of those little margaritas or something.
I was gonna say because you know what to do what to do with the extracurriculars that are too much for you to handle, bro. You do the same thing you did last time.
I'm not a Potter Ranger, bro. I don't fuck with Potter, bro. I'm not doing no extra blow.
Chill.
Hey, no. Hey, who is that? That's Doughboy?
Yeah, I'm up
Yeah,
here.
we
What
got
up?
Doughboy, we got Spody, we got Sus, we got Steven.
What up, Munchie?
No, hell no. I didn't even drink no cut water. I was regular. I just started breaking out of sweat.
No butt water?
I don't have nothing on him.
All right.
I didn't shit.
Well, we glad.
Okay,
we glad
so
you're
you
feeling
feel
better.
better now. You ready? You feel me for another great week of potting ahead of you? And
Yeah, so on Monday. How niggas gonna do this shit
You
Monday?
popping up? What time you want to pop up? We doing 24 hours. You can come whenever you want.
I don't even smoke weed, but shit, I might blow that day.
Oh,
okay. We got
gotta be lit.
Munchie
We gonna
celebrating
get
Faux
Munchie
Twant.
lit.
You
Okay.
feel me? He
You gonna
finna
put-
be getting
you
faded.
gonna pull up,
I
suspect?
think-
Hold on,
We going for
I usually
24
come in-
hours straight.
I usually come in at 12, so I can come in
Here?
anytime.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Monday and
crazy.
Friday, 24.
let me verify
Monday's
that with
420.
Josh, but I'm gonna say yeah. But let's
so
but
high.
yeah, I would just hit Josh. But you good to come through, and motherfuckers are excited to have you in the building.
All right, big bet.
Easy
All right,
call,
brother.
man.
It's
See you
love.
soon,
Gone.
Munchie. Shout out to Munchie, man. I'm a fan of Munchie.
Victoria's Secret. You feel me? You know what time it is. You
So
feel me?
Monday, before we get out of here, Monday is gonna be epic, huh?
Monday is going to be extremely epic, and I want to say I do have.
Sunday and Monday.
Huh?
The stream is Sunday and Monday, right?
No, Monday and Friday.
There's one on Monday, the 24 hour, and then we got on the Friday right after that, another 24 hours.
I also want to say that
Oh no, go ahead, brother.
No, I just want to make an announcement. Coming up soon is the beginning of this is probably the greatest contribution I've done to hip hop since I've stepped away from curating battle rap content on a regular basis. I have a new event series coming to Los Angeles for all the up and coming artists. Yeah. It's called Trophied Up, aka The Joint, aka The Gauntlet. It's gonna be super lit. We got some really big heavy hitters involved, and I'm super excited to unveil it. And of course, No Jumper is obviously involved in some capacity because your boy's involved. So it's gonna be dumbass lit. I can't wait to unveil this on y'all.
Can you explain exactly what it is?
So basically, it's gonna be an event series which is based on who are the best and most influential up and coming artists, and it's gonna be, you feel me, who makes the most impact, and there's gonna be for all categories from tunas to females to the best upcoming Kiwi, best upcoming Damu, best upcoming SA, everybody. It's going to be just about who are the MCs and artists that are setting the bar higher and raising it for all the artists in the city. So I'm very excited.
Be like American Idol for the streets.
I mean, like,
Are people performing, or are you like doing little mini docs on them, like, you know? Because I'm trying to picture this in my head, and he's not
it's gonna be battles. It's gonna be battles, live performances. I don't want to say too much, but I get it. You know, I'm super excited, and this is like the thing. Hosting? You obviously, everybody that's a part of No Jumper is gonna be involved. You feel me? Like
whatever you need from me,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm very, very excited about it.
I need to check. I'm be there though.
No, hey, you know what, Spody, we need all y'all there. So it's gonna be lit, and it's for the motherfucking city. So we doing it for
whenever you need me. Just let me know.
Yeah, you feel me? Doing it for the motherfucking West. You already
and
know.
Monday,
Hey,
we're gonna make history. 24 hours. We're gonna do some records.
And there's some more super chits.
Cranium Review 326 dropped $5 and said, "Don't take this the wrong way, Spuddy Cub, but Sus watched you when he dished you on where your safe at. You got some bars for the Gerb. He was in prison. He had to be. What year was that? Like 2019?
Yeah, that's
what do you mean when you're safe at?
It's a song. They saying I rap this.
One of his songs, but he never did.
Yeah,
he was in prison. That's what I said.
I didn't even get out until 2023.
I'm like,
I was in prison.
I'm like,
okay,
he was in jail, fool. I'm like, that's kept.
I was in prison.
Shadow Moses 994 dropped $5 and said, "Turtle mad he can't growl on suspect and get him to agree. And yes, this is a black audience. You just mad no one's scared of you and you're ignorant."
I'm not trying to bully nobody or nothing like that, but eat a dick though.
I
Eat a dick.
That was a huge mischaracter. Why do you even think you on a white platform? That's so crazy, bro. Like,
man, you heard what the numbers he said.
I don't you fucking listen to that Jew. Like that's the Jew trying to manipulate shit. Like, come on, Spody.
Goodness.
You know better than that.
That's an IDF fighter, homie.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a Mossad agent in the flesh.
Niggas.
Somebody said, what was that?
Skank
Hunt 42867. Lush, can we get a music stream, homie? Like tonight?
Not tonight, but we gonna do it
Monday.
soon.
Monday we're gonna do a song.
Yeah, we gonna do some music shit. Yeah, we gonna
because we gotta fill the time.
Yeah.
We was thinking about that already.
Yeah.
We can do
we
that.
definitely gotta have some ladies here because you already know Spody said.
Just make sure that you choose a good tattoo for me.
We need all scooms on deck.
Yeah.
And choose a good tat for me. I will not be speaking with any scooms.
It's high key. Drop $5. He says, "Spuddy, your pause style is horrible. You move goalposts. Your points be stubborn and wrong. Do better, bro. I'm black, by the way. LOL."
Yeah, you a black bitch too.
Damn. Yeah, Spuddy, tell him how you really feel. Tell him how you really feel, Spuddy. God,
W for Spuddy face, nigga. Yeah.
Oh my God.
They owe Spuddy.
One of the most stubborn foods I've had on the podcast.
One of?
Great for the pod.
One of? One of?
Stubborn.
No,
I'm like low-key the same way though. Like when I like believe something,
You dig your feet in. Yeah, stand on that shit. That's what I respect about Spody. He stands on what he does. I fuck with
Spody more stubborn than
switch up.
Right.
Is Denver
Even if I don't
like?
agree, he stays on it. So
That's
I can
kind of the
appreciate
same way too.
that. Oh, yeah, he
Yes,
gonna go.
Brandon.
Not guilty TV $5. I'm a black woman and watch No Jumper faithfully. Most black women do care. Kick back, Spody.
Yeah.
Joe Mac. What number is that?
281.
281. Spody has never and will never have a take that make us as black people look bad or be portrayed in a negative manner. We as a race aren't perfect.
Respect. Okay.
Shout out to you. You already know the deal, man. What's understood ain't never got to be explained.
Fancy Baby LaFleur 2044 drop $5. Almighty W. I'm a black woman and I love me a black man and I definitely care. And I got 22 likes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to point that out. Huh?
You know.
I had to throw that.
Hey, Bodie, she DM'd you, bro. She said she DM'd you.
22 people agree.
You feel me? That is a lot of likes for a super chat, bro.
She said she DM'd Spody.
Now y'all can read the bullshit. I don't give a fuck about that.
Skank said,
Caleb Rosem.
W
they got-
Spody face.
they
Hold
got
on, you
Spody.
can't get that one.
They said, they got Spody.
and they
in
said
Philly.
$10 on that
You
joint.
skipped it. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Caleb Rosem dropped $10. W Spody, bro.
All right, Skank Hunt 4287. 867. They got Spody.
He was
in
ready to
Philly.
read that one.
Suspect got my boy irritated though. Let's go take the heat. Lush, music stream, homie.
We gonna run it soon, gang. Don't
We'll get
trip.
some music.
We
Got
do
you,
need a
player.
music stream.
Monday, matter of fact, we gonna do some
I
music
definitely
shit.
want to get a record with you too, Sess. I fuck with your shit.
For
Your shit
sure,
hard.
buddy.
For sure.
89 Merc 3 Dino dropped $8 and said, "This for says that's a cake with a cherry on top."
He said the-
That's a cheers emoji, gang. It's
Oh
two
yeah.
beers, cheersing.
Oh, cheers. That's
Yeah.
right. My bad. I'm slow.
You good? It's 2 cups of lean.
Damn, I couldn't see from that far. From here, it looked like a cake.
Yeah.
Casually, me dropped $5. If every poll had to go by Spody standard, none of them would be reliable or accounted for anything.
Yeah, let's go by Spody Face's opinion of what the demographics of the channel is.
Let me read this one. Shadow X641. I was dating this white girl, and I walked in a room with like 5 black girls. I know they looked at me like I did something wrong, and they said, "What she got that we don't stand?" Don't I said she's effing. I don't know, but how that.
You a motherfucker lie. That don't even sound like
that story is
That
not
don't even
real.
sound like, but
Yeah,
what she got that we
that's
don't got.
literally.
So all 5 bitches just automatic. Come on.
That's literally like.
that happen.
She's fucking.
He said what they look at as in what he thought they was thinking.
Right.
Because it said, I know they looked at me like I did something, and they said what she got that we don't have. I said
She's fucking with. She's better than y'all. She fucking y'all, right? Is that what that
right,
means?
basically.
Man,
You know
nigga
these
don't-
super chats
nigga
be
don't-
like
nigga don't know
fucking
what he
up your
said,
shit when
man.
you type it.
No, I think that was a completely fabricated story. I don't even know if this
don't
is an
believe
actual
it?
black guy.
You don't
I think
believe
this is like a 37-year-old Chechnyan immigrant. You feel me? Like who moved to
Bro.
the UK. Like this the guy
hey.
is far removed.
All we have is the samples, my brother. Jeremy Roman to drop $5 and said, boo to the goof on the phone texting. He's bad at podcasting and not at his views. Just grumpy and boring Spody. All realness. Sorry, G. Some people don't fit.
Yeah, that's what your mama told me too, bitch.
Jeremy
She told me
Romance,
I
we
didn't
fuck
either.
with you, bro, but chill, bro. Why you want Spody top? He ain't do nothing. And the other guy, I was just joking. I wasn't really meaning to make fun of you.
Shout out Moses
was.
back again. 994 drop $5. Spody, you didn't pay your full debt. If you're on parole, you're slow. You definitely going back to prison with your mindset. Don't wish that on niggas. Too old to be a wife.
Bro,
How
how
wish
is
jail on niggas.
how is
That's
Spody
wild.
not more mature than me? Like I was literally like in
very
the streets doing terrible things yesterday, and he was like talking to the youth about not being at risk.
No, Jers Judah dropped $5. Such just slapped the oodles caboodles out of white lady on favorites. That was dumb, cuz my guys though, Firecast. You
Can we
already-
just laugh at oodles caboodles? Like
I know they using my shit. I like that. No cap. Osama bin Laden 300 dropped $5 and said, "Tell Spody Face to look at the Shane Brew comments about a black man with a white woman."
Facts.
Yeah, you will see they be in that. That was where the page that I seen it from. I said the Shade Room, nigga. You'll see it. They
I'm
be in
not going to
full.
no type of shade room or nothing like that, bro.
Them young bitches be in that
The
motherfucker.
shade room
talking
for
crazy.
broads, fool.
that is
Yeah,
for broads.
it's for the bitches. That's why
I
I
didn't
said
wanna
you'll
say
see
you
the
took
black
the-
women in the
bitches.
comments.
You took the
Talking
words out of my
crazy.
mouth. I just wasn't trying to.
Yes.
I'm not.
You'll see
Not
it
even
for
a
sure.
diss. How is
Yeah.
it not?
I don't
for
follow it,
broads?
but you'll
what
see
it
it
is.
for
yeah.
sure. I was scrolling and I had seen that shit. The Gold Striker 69 dropped $5 and said, "Shout out Love. She got that bulldog jaw after years of shh."
Yeah, okay.
Sheesh.
What does that mean?
He's saying he be doing drugs and shit. This boxing era. Oh, okay. This boxing era dropped $5 and said, "Hispanic plus white is the most common interracial relationship. Black plus white is the least common. You can look this up."
That's funny because I've spent my entire life in both of those
Lush.
things. Man.
No, who can we name that's like Lush besides a fucking movie character?
I don't think it's that rare
Who
in
did you
LA,
name-
but all
Who did you
right.
name that's Hispanic white since they talking about it? You know what I'm saying?
Me and my girl are Hispanic white. What the fuck?
It's not- you talking about in the masses. What are you talking about in masses? You not even getting what I'm saying.
Okay,
They
we
said it's
say
the most, what I'm saying, brother, they saying,
Yeah.
which it could be true, but it's not, that's not, no, the notoriety ain't
I got
there.
one.
They said Hispanic plus white. Name Hispanic whites versus black and white famous.
Oh, no,
interracial
there's
couples.
way more black and white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Way more.
That number could be accurate, but what I'm saying is For the
Yeah,
masses,
because
you
we
would-
gonna
you
have
would
to be.
think
We gonna have
black
to
and
say
white
like
though.
Emilio Estevez and shit
Yeah.
like that. We gonna have to like dig in the crates for the white. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna
No,
lie.
the number could be accurate. I ain't saying that the number's wrong.
Hey
but
Drake. End of
notoriety
discussion.
wise,
Drake.
you would think it'd be black and white though.
And we got to have a lot of combos to compete with Drake, if we being honest.
Being honest.
I'm just being
Fancy
honest.
Baby LaFleur 2044 dropped $5 as a black woman and a fan. LOL, this was a good episode and a good debate.
Yeah, so we like
Uh-huh.
that.
I just want to know.
shout out to
Good
Fancy
conflicting
Baby.
views. There was
Fancy
potential.
Baby LaFleur, is that you or Sharice Mills in your profile pic? Is all I want to
I
know.
looked like Tracy Spencer.
I'm just saying.
Cameron, no liver finish, welcome to No Jumper members only. NIMV SV shot me member for 3 months and said IFG suspect can't fight, just whoop blood, Spody. Damn, why y'all trying to put
It's like
Yeah, we all trying to pit the
That's
black
fucked
man
up.
against each other.
completely,
That's fucked
completely
up.
wrong,
friends.
completely
That's
wrong
fucked up,
informations though.
That was fucked up.
It's mean, huh?
JM9631. Oh yeah, never mind. He ain't put enough money up. The Ghost Striker 69 dropped $5 and said, "Sus, I call Lush purchasing services on the blade."
I missed the blade. The last time I actually bought pussy off the block, I would say it was probably 2004, and it was probably San Pablo Avenue in Oakland. But yeah,
Just gave up
Let me just go
the
ahead and
correct
say it.
coordinates.
Fuck it.
You remember it like it was yesterday.
it was great. It was worth it. I would spend every dollar again. Best 3 seconds of my life.
Did you
Nah,
put a
I got
cut?
some fools that
Did you
see
put a
you
cut
when
him?
you're
Cut him
living in
on?
Pomona, bro.
I used to live off the blade, but I wasn't.
know.
I wasn't
That's
buying it off the blade, but I damn near was like
Did
sightseeing.
you use a condom?
Suspect seen you.
Oh,
so did I.
sightseeing.
That's crazy.
If I was, look, no,
He said, did you?
I see
I've been
shit.
on a bitch for the past few
Did
years,
you-
but when I
Did
was
you use
single,
a condom?
I bought box a few times, and guess what? I was like, when I was buying box, it wasn't off the blade. I'm like, you feel me? I'm
Spody's
perusing the
asking.
internet.
Spody's asking, did you use a condom?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Condom sex sucks.
Nigga said unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
yeah.
Fucking wild, bro.
I've only
You a
had
wild
one
man.
condomless sex with a
Condom
prostitute,
sex
and it was
is
worth it.
trash.
You are a wild fucking man.
Condom sex.
Shadow X641 dropped $5 and said, "Bro, I'm a real Alabama black man. Lush and I don't BS on my meat, my boy."
What?
All right, respect to
that?
you and your
No,
respect to you and your anatomy, brother.
All right.
that is.
Nothing else to say about that.
Wild work.
This was a fun. This was a
Wild
fun
work.
time.
We up
With
out
that
here.
being said, Josh has got a great haircut. Thanks for not asking the barber to stay and cut our hair too. All right, but you look great. With that being
He
said,
like you, Josh.
yeah, he's okay. It's gonna be a lit weekend. We're excited for it. Obviously, logging with Spody Face, please. Almighty Suspect, Doughboy.
Doughboy.
Monday's gonna be one of the greatest
Something
days in No Jumper
epic.
history. I'm looking forward to it. Please log in with Stevie and his fellow Berganza, aka Young Nathaniel. It is I, your play upon a Lush Uno. Don't play with us, make plays with us. We gonna blaze it up, no angel dust, and we about this bitch.
No, but hold on.
Yeah.
But also,
Hold on.
also be on the lookout for my new podcast, man. Interview coming. That 4 extras. Spody Face. Sit down. Come in on my new channel, Spody
Whoa.
Justice. Make sure y'all check that out, man.
Check
Also,
that
man,
out.
shout out to Drake, Dre the Virgo, man, my manager.
That's right.
Good stuff, bro.
Shout out to her.
Run it up.
Good stuff.
Set that
Let's
up.
do this.
Shit. Hell no. I'm just out here, floating.
Free sus.
Month and like 12 days left. Just floating,
And
If I knew when I was
I'm
gonna go
just,
to jail, ooh,
I'm,
And this-
I'm going on vacation.
I would have became
I'm finna do all kind of little shit. You feel me?
And Doughboy, check us out on the Monday show. Me, Adam, and Moose Man. We're gonna be doing this 24-hour stream. Thanks for welcoming me into the family.